Romer is starting this video by making a correction of himself. In this video, I say we're going to be doing this quest over 2 parts, when in reality, we're actually going to be doing over 3 parts. The reason being is that this quest was way longer than I ever thought it could be, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It just means that we're going to have to space it out a bit more than I thought we would. Really, I think it's going to end up being around 8 or 9 hours long for this whole entire quest, which is fine because it just means like a really cool quest. The continuance mission that we're doing is absolutely fantastic. We have new characters, a new location, new lore, existing lore being expanded upon, finding out about past battles and wars and fights and like new cultures within like stuff we didn't even know how to culture. Like, it's so cool to hear about all this stuff with like amazingly fun dialogue and fun moments and a new crew that we get to go around with too. Like, this is an amazing continuance mission for me. And also on the side, you have an event that's happening that's to do with like social media and creating your own like buzz around haunted stuff around this Yan show. It's really, really fun. And of course, like, there's also returning characters and returning stories even for those side quests within the event too. But you have to do the event if you want to progress forward and do the actual continuous missions as well. Today's video is 3 hours long and a bit. The next video is going to be 3 hours long around there as well. So it's already like 6 hours and a bit for like 2 episodes. And I know for a fact that like we're not done this quest yet because a side quest just popped up that we have to do as well to advance the plot forward as well. So I want to make sure I'm pacing myself with this stuff. I don't want to get like too tired about it, especially since we're recording other stuff like some, Genshin stuff, Last Defense Academy, all this stuff as well. So I want to make sure I'm pacing myself so I don't ever get like, burnt out or anything like that when it comes to these quests. I want to make sure they're always like fun forever because I'm having such a good time with these. But I also know from years of doing this how to pace myself as well, especially since I know I talk a lot, guys. I know I talk a lot as well. I also didn't want you guys to think that this was the conclusion coming up on Saturday. And that, because I didn't want people to get excited and be like, oh, I can't wait to see the ending to this quest that I haven't seen yet. And then not have the ending. So I wanted to let you guys know Calvin is wrong in this video. He thought there was going to be, 2 episodes, but it's actually going to be 3. So whatever Calvin says about 2 episodes or not doing the event, don't even believe him. Scratch that from the record. Hope you guys understand why I'm doing this. I think it makes sense, honestly. And I thank you all for always being so supportive. My name is Calvin, also known as Romer, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this video. Hello, baby gangsters. This is Calvin, also known as Romer, and this is my first ever playthrough of Honkai Star Rail. And we're talking to, by the way, I have so many messages. I know, sometimes you just like build up over time, especially when you're doing like a playthrough, because like obviously I want to look at them on camera. So they've been building up, but we're going to look at them this week. Do not worry about that. They do build up. But I have a message from Guinaifen, and I believe this is what's going to start the next continuous mission. So they say, here's something you might like. Roaming phantoms. A young maiden accidentally entered an abandoned garden and found herself assailed by roaming ghosts in a den of peril. Thrill and chills, bone chilling, with ghosts hidden all over the abandoned garden. There's enough on-site danger to make someone choke. Live streaming now. Live broadcast of paranormal activities. 2 girls accidentally entered the garden and fell prey to the vile ghosts. One turns as pale as a waxen moon. The other falls to shock and still in a coma. Viewing not advised for anyone below 200 years of age. A triple experience. Supernatural occurrence has been happening. An uninhibited garden conceals a mind-blowing secret. So is this like a a show to do with paranormal stuff, I guess? Oh, it's like a picture yourself. For more deets about the Ghosts and Xian show, please like and follow Little Gui for more awesome content. Or, you know what it could be as well? Could this be a, one of those people who, like, you do ghost hunting and they're, like, doing the live show that way? You know what I mean? There's a lot of people on YouTube who do that now. How do I watch this exactly? Yes, so pray tell where can I see it? Sounds like you're interested, fam. I haven't edited the stream recording yet, so I won't send the link. How about this? If you're really interested, come find me. Very interested? I'm very interested. Don't go anywhere. I'm coming to find you. That's very ominous. All right, hurry up. I'm in dire need of someone like you who would burning curiosity. There we go. Sojourner's Ghastly Revere. That's the orange mission, I guess, for this. A Foxy and Tale. Excuse me. Foxy and Tale of the Haunted. So it's going to be over here. Okay, cool. Actually, it's in O'Malley. Which I have not got around to do these missions yet, but we will. Because again, I love that you can do them any time and just get the rewards. And there are a few rewards left I definitely want from this as well. Let's head over here to O'Malley, which I hope it's still bustling. It is. Awesome. So cool. One of the best things they have in this game is showing the actual change here too. We're going to be doing this mission over this day and the next day as well. I think I've heard that this is a little bit longer than the last continuance mission, so we'll still, you know, fit it into 2 days. I feel like doing 3 days, you know, while it wouldn't be a big deal, I feel like it's good to, like, you know, break them up into 2 at the very most when it comes to, like, missions like this. Now, obviously, it's going to be different when it comes to, like, Trailblaze missions because, of course, they're long. So, like, we're not going to be just doing, like, 2 episodes per Trailblaze mission, especially as we're coming up to Pecorino. So I'm actually, like, super excited for that, too. Actually, before we go any further, I think I actually have some standard war. I have 2. So let's wish a bit on this. Oh, nice! What? Okay, March 7th. And honestly, I'm trying to get March and Don Hong back on the team, so that's actually really cool. That's super cool. I actually have plans to level them up again very soon. So I'm very happy with that. Yeah, so cool. So cool. Yeah, I want to get them back at the team just because I adore them. I adore March 7th. And honestly, we might as well wish on the Blade banner as well. Again, the reason why we might as well wish is because it's like, yeah, we won't get Blade probably, but over time, we definitely, I think, will build up some pity. You know what I mean? We'll build up some pity. So whatever, if there's another character I like in the future, we'll still have stuff like built up. So there's nothing against like actually wishing here. Like, you know, if I don't get Blade, no one's gonna be like, you didn't get Blade, and I'm not gonna be like, I didn't get Blade, because we got Xingyu and we got Luca a bunch of times. We got Yangxing twice. That was to me like a very fun and very, honestly, I feel like a very good amount of warts we did last time, or last week, I should say. Yeah, we're not gonna, you know, we have like 3 pity on this banner. Yeah, okay, that's perfect. Okay, we're still using this team today, by the way, before we go any further as well. Also at the same time though, I have Yangxing leveled up. I'm just kind of maybe like want a better, maybe try to get a different light cone maybe, or maybe even try to get a different some relics as well. Hanya obviously like is great. Sushang, Xing Shui is also leveled. Now we're gonna have like March like leveled up even more, and Don Hong's gonna be leveled as well. Bai Lu is someone else I want to level too, because again we have a great healer. Like we could basically, the idea would be, and even Archer like is really cool too. The idea would be is like, you know, just like the way I do in Genshin, like I can use a different team every time. But again, it's obviously like we don't have as much characters as we do in Genshin, but you can still like make some really cool teams. So in terms of like haunted stories and haunted live streams, I don't really watch them myself. As a kid, I used to watch like a bunch of them, but like I remember I would watch some of like the haunted TV shows, like we'll go to the most haunted mansion in America, and they would go there. They'd spend like 80 minutes, like, you know, building suspense and stuff like this. And like I think as a kid, I was just like, man, like I'm not scared at all. Well, because in reality, like, you know, that's what ghost hunting is for the most part, right? It's building suspense. It's wandering around the place and like actually not really finding stuff. But I feel like the reason why people love ghost hunting is not because like, oh, I want to find a ghost sometimes. It's probably like the energy that the place gives off and like the feeling that it gives and the thrill probably it gives as well. Personally, I got like, you know, my beliefs is that like, you know, you guys know I'm not very spiritual when it comes to that type of stuff, but like I still find it all very interesting, you know. I definitely do. So this is a new character, like just a new character starting off this mission. Very cool.
Yo, it's you. You're interested in the supernatural, right?
I'm interested in like the whole thing surrounding. Interesting character side as well, like, right? The dress is really nice. It's really nice. But then again, like, I feel like it's, like, so redundant to be like, man, there's a great design here in Honkai Star Rail.
Lucky for you, I just finished editing my stream. It's all the proof you need.
Okay. Like, pretty dress, pretty hair, you know, cool gloves.
But before you watch it, I gotta ask you a question. Do you believe in ghosts?
Vids or did happen and no clickbait. My beliefs aside, your message. Honestly, yeah.
That was me copying video titles from the hottest streamers on the Luofu. I heard they help attract more viewers.
Okay, I kind of like it, like playing the algorithm.
Enough chit-chat. Look, this is the weird stuff that happened yesterday when I was streaming in Fixtral Garden.
What happened?
What's up, guys?
No way!
We've come to the scariest, most haunted place in the Luofu, Fixtral Garden.
That's so cool.
Don't forget to like, follow,
Oh my god.
or else I'm gonna check it out.
You tell him.
There's been there.
Wait, Sushang?
You're such a scaredy cat. You said you'd protect me.
Wait, what?
I think I just saw something.
The animation's so good. Wait. Wait, what? They're like spirit
The flames
orbs?
suddenly grew super
What?
big, and then they floated right out to us, and they were like, "Ah!" and Sushang was like, "Eek!" and then she fell over.
What the hell is happening?
Miss Sushang, can you get up? Aren't you getting cold?
Wait, so she's okay. She's
Me
okay.
and my bestie
That
got
was
kicked out of the garden
amazing.
straight after. But did you see the key moment?
Wait, so Sushang is their best friend, but also like, first of all, hilarious that Sushang decided to lay down in a chalk outline, maybe for the live stream as well. The live stream effects like actually look really, really good. The animation was so good on that cutscene. Obviously, Guinaifen is a character who like definitely like loves like being very like energetic and like is probably perfect to be a YouTuber. Perfect. And to be like someone who could like or live streamer I suppose as well. But there's also like another new character there also, who we're probably gonna meet in this mission. But then there's also like the relationship that she has with Sushang. Sushang was meant to protect her, but Sushang was scared as well. I can't get over how well animated that was. I love the UI of the live stream as well. This is really cool. Really, really cool. The ghosts were cheap special effects. Why is it all third person perspective of the idea? Who's filming?
It's called editing.
It's called
I
editing.
edited it. That way I can show what happened before and after. Anyway, the key moment was...
No, I'm in love with this already. I'm in love with this already. Like that. What a funny way to show this as well. I like the fact that Sushang is like decided to lay down in a chalk outline for dramatic effect is so funny to me.
It wasn't the Realm Keeping Commission or the Cloud Knights that came to deal with it. It was the judges from the Ten Lords Commission.
Right, because I can't pronounce her name very well, but the puppet was there. Judges from the Ten Lords Commission. That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. At first, Sushang didn't believe that Fixtral Garden was haunted. But after the judges showed up...
So you're saying there's something important there.
In other words, something big must have happened in Fixtral Garden for them to show up.
That's what the puppet gal is a part of, right? Her name starts with an X. I just can't pronounce it very well. People are like, that hasn't stopped you before, Calvin. Well, it's stopping me now on my tracks. Like, yeah, it's difficult. They went to Fixtral Garden to catch ghosts.
Exactly. Now, do you believe that my content isn't clickbait?
Honestly, if it was clickbait, I still find it very interesting.
Actually, do you have some free time? Do you want to explore Fixtral Garden together? Just the two of us? I guarantee you we're gonna reveal the truth this time.
I definitely want to go. Please. Please.
I knew it. This is what people like us live for. Let's go.
So is this going to be a new area then as well we're going to get to go to? Sojourner's Ghastly River. This is so fun. This is so fun to me, honestly. Let's go. Oh my god, the energy of this place already.
So dark
the
in
mist.
here. It feels like we're being watched.
This is so freaking good. I think she's hilarious, by the way.
Did anyone ever tell you the scary stories about Fixtral Garden?
No. Could you make a quick no? I want to hear all about this.
Then allow me. As a streamer, I've done my fair share of research. Let me find my script.
You find your script. You take your time. This environment's great.
Wandering fox spirits and ghostly tales.
Wow.
Fixtral Garden was originally a garden delve constructed by a Foxian craftmaster. It was a place for their kin to rest, write poems, and feast, etc., etc.
Etc. Okay.
It said the elite pilots of the Foxians were almost wiped out in the Denizens of Abundance War 30 years ago.
Look
People
at this
went to
place.
the Foxen tomb in Fixtral Garden to grieve for the departed. Because of this, Fixtral Garden rarely saw visitors and was bereft of joy.
Bereft of joy. So like no joy left because of the grieving.
Over time,
Look at this.
Garden became full of flickering, ghostly flames, and weeping lamentations echoed through the air. The rumor that the garden was haunted spread like wildfire among Xianzhou Luofu residents.
So it started as like a rumor. Fox, sounds like hauntings in a fictional garden could be true after all. And who wrote that for you? I don't know. I don't want to like even though again, like as I said, like my personal beliefs on like spiritual stuff and stuff, because like I still find this stuff so interesting. Like I want to keep getting into. I'm gonna be interested in this, you know.
I know, right? I did a lot of research before I decided to film here.
There's something so subtle about her design, but like kind of the orange kind of blush around her on her cheeks there, like matching like her hair is like so pretty to me. It really is.
I know it's easy to cast doubt, but the Ten Lords Commission actually showed up this time. Speaking of which, we have to avoid running into the judges. If we get kicked out, it'll all be for nothing.
We're a bit of danger to this, I guess.
Anyway, that's the background. Let's keep moving and watch your step.
No problem. I'm excited. The environment's so cool. Are we going to go? We're gonna get to run around this place. Oh my god! Look at the kind of greenish tint of the sky, the fog, the mist. This is legitimately so cool. And there's enemies here too. You guys know, and I think I've said it a million times over, like how like I love spooky things. Survival horror is like one of my favorite genres of games, you know, and we're getting to play more horror games on the channel as well, which is really cool. But I know I find it so cool, so cool. Environments like this, and like look at the sky, the misty greenness of the sky, right? And it really feels like you're in a different world altogether. It's gorgeous, this whole location. Is this where we have to go up here? Okay. Let's go. There's enemies all around the place. What the hell? Are you enemies too?
Wait. Stop.
No. Okay.
There are 10 Lords Commission Spiritfarers on patrol. Let's go the other way. We'll head to the Foxham Tomb first, then cut through the Lucky Fox Forest.
I love that we found someone who's getting us in trouble, but honestly, like, I'm so willing to get in trouble for this character. This is really fun. This is a really fun idea.
Let's wait and see.
What's your weakness?
This place feels pure evil.
Oh my god, she's so excited. That hee was crazy.
The moon shines on the truth.
That hee was a crazy hee.
Repay.
More Marstruck enemies, by the way. Wait, this music? Oh my god, I'm gonna love this place, aren't I?
Blade of moonlight.
Oh my freaking god, I'm gonna love this place.
Give up.
This music. So pretty. It's so pretty. I'm gonna rise up again.
Lend me your strength.
I love when she takes the eye guard off as well. Marstruck heal. It's a pity we can't, like, of course, because oh, single target. Here we go.
I'll see you off. Receive divinity. Keep patching.
We want to raise up our ability here as well, of course.
Oh. Eternal sleep. The dead return.
Lend me your strength.
Man, the music's so freaking good here. Are you kidding me? I'm in love with this.
Step out of it. Bloom. Repay. You chose the wrong enemy.
Great stuff. There's gonna be a second enemy here as well. That's why I'm just kind of like chipping away at this guy instead.
Where's the applause?
Where's the applause? It's coming up.
Let's see some sparks fly!
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend, crush them.
All will be revealed.
Obviously 110%, like I feel like, you know,
In lunar flame.
my Sushang team is probably still the best team that I have.
Unavoidable.
But I still want to, like, you know, try and use other teams that I have as well, you know what I mean? I don't want to, like, just like,
Blade of moonlight.
You know what I mean? I don't want to just like use the same team all the time. Well, of course we're gonna go back to the Sushang team as well.
Give up.
I'll see you off. Receive divinity.
I'm gonna heal most times because it builds up our bar here.
Nothing major. Eternal The dead return!
Lend me your strength.
Yeah. I just have to get better at using these characters. That's what has to happen as well. 100%. Oh, that was a formidable foe. Okay, so, okay. I was doubting myself for a second, thinking like, man, this takes longer than a normal battle. It wasn't exactly a normal battle. That's fine. These environments are so freaking pretty. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Look, even looking from here, like at this area over here, I am gonna freaking love this place, man. I know I'm gonna freaking love this place. Holy hell. Gorgeous stuff. Oh my god, look at this. Oh, there's a little, like a spirit orb as well. I feel like more brave one around these places with Jingyu. Honestly.
Hey, it looks like there's someone up ahead. Let's go around.
Someone up ahead? What's it say? You silently study the tombstone before you as you solemnly read the inscription carved on it. The leftmost dock of the Skyfaring Commission gives points to customers with an annual package. Points are cleared once every decade, so remember to redeem them. You can tell the deceased was a kind-hearted person. So wait, they give like advice? Thank you, Doc here. They give advice after they died to put on their grave? That's actually pretty funny. Well, let's go around? Is there a way to go around this way? There is. Okay, Jesus Christ, man. It's actually like very interesting the way they're doing this because it does feel like we are sneaking around. Wait, how do we get over here? How do we, wait, go around? What are you talking about, go around? Man, I can't get over how good of a design Jing Liu is. Oh, this, oh, I get what they're saying. Sorry about that. They mean here. Wait, no, do they, maybe they mean here? No. Yeah, because these are like wraith wardens. Wraith wardens. Wrath wardens.
Let's wait and see.
Hey, what were you doing today? I was fighting a wraith raiden. You mean a wraith warden?
The moon
Shut
shines
up!
on the truth.
Dude, I said what I said. Yeah, I'm not insulting. I just like want to know if you got the if you meant something different.
Lend me
No,
your
I didn't mean anything different. You meant something different. Yeah. I don't have a problem if I get stuff wrong.
Blade
It's
of
just-
moonlight.
well, don't do that. You got it wrong. Wrath Raidens. That's what they're called. Oh my god.
Lend me your
Even
strength.
before they even got to attack, that's hilarious. Yeah, no, I was doubting myself for a second, but I forgot those other guys were formidable foes.
know you were so strong, bro.
But these are lawful officials. If we're interrogated, we need to get our story straight.
Sure. We no longer have any, oh, we have this.
I taste malice in the air.
Level 48?
The moon shines
That
on
looks
the
so
truth.
cool. Look at this. Look at this.
Show
Look at
your
this, like,
courage.
what would you even call it? Like, person? Such a cool design.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend, crush them.
All will be revealed. In lunar flame.
Such a cool
Blade of
move.
moonlight.
Such a cool move. Us getting double on this as well, very neat.
This battle
That's
is
such a
unavoidable.
cool design. It's actually insane.
Lend me your strength.
Ready for death?
I actually love it a lot.
Step out of it.
Bloom.
Oh, I feel like going for healing is a better idea with Locha when we have the ability or need the we have a need for healing, I suppose is what I'm saying.
Lend me your strength.
Nowhere to run.
Small fry.
Like we're doing good damage here. We're doing real good damage here.
Receive
But like, see, the
divinity.
healing works better. I feel like
Resistance is
sometimes just because like you get to do this, and it also builds up our our powers as well
Bloom.
to get our ultimate.
Eternal sleep.
I can't. This enemy design is so freaking cool. It's so cool.
Punches decide.
Okay, I was gonna use my other ability.
These are nice.
Okay, cool,
trinkets,
cool.
but
I'm having such a good time with this place. This is one of my favorite places to explore already. I could like, oh my god, war enemies. I love it. Let's go. What's your weakness? Ice. Like a new enemy designs as well, which is also neat. We could break them with one hit.
Lend me your strength.
Or we could just do our ultimate as well here too.
Where's the applause? Let's see some sparks fly.
tedious.
Nice stuff.
All will be revealed in lunar flame. Do not concern yourself with the outcome.
I always concern myself with the outcome. That's maybe my problem, Jingliu. This team is actually fun. This team is actually very fun. I think I was just like doubting myself a little bit because again, I'm so used to like using Su Shang as like my man. Which again, we're good. Like I said, Su Shang, amazing. Can't wait to use Su Shang again.
Lend me your strength.
Oh my god, it felt like a one-shot thing there. Well, it kind of is. It kind of is at this stage. We should have gotten with the other move there, but it's okay. Imagine like you already dead and someone uppercuts you still, you know? It's over, but they still uppercut you.
Save it for your own.
And I thought I was gonna miss out. Like I feel like we still are missing out in a little way about with Hanya's ability. I think Hanya has the ability to like give you more skill points. And while we are probably missing out on that a little bit, I 100% think so. I'm also like of the opinion where it's like it probably is gonna teach me how to like maintain my skill points a little bit better. You know, it's probably gonna help me out in the end.
Halt!
Halt.
What's up, guys? Hear me out.
Here, Guinaifen is
State
hilarious.
your name and your business. Arrest them immediately.
Whoa, you don't use those lines one after the other. Hey, what are you doing here? Arrest them. Like, you know, you say, state your business, you find out what they're here, then you can arrest us. Okay, I guess so. State your business.
Suspicious individuals in a restricted area are detained first and interrogated later. No
What?
exceptions.
But you said state your business.
Since when were you in charge of Fixtral Garden?
We'll talk to you later. Don't ask me a question ever.
Return!
Don't tell me to state my business. State your business. Kill him.
Lend me your strength.
The punches decide. Don't get cocky.
I'll see you off.
So there's only one of you guys left, and I'm just
Don't
wondering,
pay for
like,
this.
would you guys have rather we
Lend
state
me
our
your
business now? Like, kind of confused on like what's the idea now? Should we state our business?
Blade of moonlight.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them. Subdue. Surrender.
Oh wow. Okay, we can get some
Receive
healing on
divinity.
done there as well.
Catching me?
Fantastic. Such a cool design as well, isn't it? The enemy.
By the 10 lords. This battle
They
is
get to go
unavoidable.
22 times. I didn't realize that you have 22 turns in one go.
Small fry.
Wow, man, 22 turns. Teach me how to do it.
At ease, Wraith Warden.
Oh my god.
These two are not
Wait!
your enemies.
Hanya! Oh my god! I didn't know this is where we're gonna be Hanya for the first time. Oh my god. Probably, like, I would say top 3 favorite character designs so far, easily. Such a good design. Such a good design.
Understood, Your Honor.
Your Honor! And look at this little design here too. That has the fox eaters too.
Look how pale she is. And it seems like her eyes aren't even focusing.
No.
Is she a ghost?
Oh no, don't say that about Hanya.
As a member of the 10 Lords Commission, You may as well consider me a member of the dead. I am a judge, alias Hanya. Of the 4 duties of detention, incarceration, interrogation, and punishment, I am responsible for interrogation. Therefore, I know a thing or two about you.
She's such a pretty character, by the way, but also, like, I didn't expect her to be this, like a little bit this serious, you know what I mean? Maybe I thought, maybe just because the way she sounds like, sister? Like, I think yes, it goes to show you can't always judge, like, a character fully by their, like, lines that they will say randomly, you know what I mean? Same thing with Lucha. I thought Lucha was going to be more serious, you know?
Guinaifen, an outlander unemployed. You entered Fixtral Garden with Sushang, a cloud knight, the day before yesterday.
Okay, so Hanya knows a lot. I'm so glad we're going to see Hanya.
Unemployed?
She's a ghost hunter.
Performer and a streamer who reports on current events. A streamer. It's a legit operation.
Look at this character design as well for the Foxy with the adorable one in the middle. I think we have seen a character trailer for this character before, because I recognize, obviously, like that. I think this was a character trailer we've seen in Rome Reacts a long time ago. I don't really remember the character trailer that much, but I do remember the design in my mind as well. A super adorable design as well. You can see the tired eyes as well that they have too. But I love that they all turned to each other when, like, at the exact same time when the character went, a streamer, and they all went, What a combination of characters here.
As for this one here...
I am Stell. Nice to meet you. Your Honor, it was all Guinaifen's idea. You must have heard of the Galactic Baseballer. That's actually pretty funny.
You are a passenger on the Astral Express and a guest of the seat of Divine Foresight. You assisted the Cloud Knights in resolving the Ambrosial Arbor calamity and are a friend of the Alliance.
Yep.
She's the Nameless? From the train?
The eyes, I love what they do, like tired eyes, right? It's like such, and which probably like is gonna be a lot deeper, and I'm gonna be very sad about being like, wow, like so adorable, you know? Usually means someone can't sleep very much, right?
Tell me,
you look so cool.
Guinaifen, why did you return here?
Guinaifen.
No reason. I haven't posted anything for ages, so I wanted to film some ghosts for my videos.
We're just filming some ghosts for some videos. The sharing, oh my god, looking back and forth between the two of them.
We have already told you that there are no ghosts in the Xianzhou. It is a ridiculous superstition. As a resident of the Xianzhou, you should refrain from believing or spreading rumors. But I saw them! They had ghostly flames coming out of their body, and they were cackling. And Sushang saw them too.
She's so excited.
Miss Guinaifen, it's hard to explain, but those things aren't ghosts. Please don't bring legends from your homeworld onto the Xianzhou.
Oh, so this is who? I generally not even, that sounds like I'm making fun. I generally am trying to pronounce who. I'm feeling bad. It sounds like I'm trying to make fun. It literally is just me trying to like get the pronunciation right, but I guess like we'll hear it later. So this is who. But it seems interesting that there's like a that there might not be ghosts. It might just be something else entirely.
The roaming entities you saw are extremely dangerous energy parasites. We call them heliobi.
Wait, heliobis are the ones that were in what's the thing called, in the furnace, right?
Really? I don't believe it. Heliobi? What's that? Oh, I get it.
Oh my god.
Heliobi is just another word for ghost on the Xianzhou, right? That's gotta be it.
No, it's not. I think it is the parasite that was in the furnace. The amount of shared looks happening here, they've dealt with her before. They definitely have.
Maybe we should let Mr. Tail out for a bit. Mr. Tail?
Wait, Mr. Tail? Mr. Tail?
I heard you.
What?
Unbelievable.
Oh
what
my!
Am I, her pet?
This was on the event banner, right? I didn't think it was gonna have a voice like this.
Mr. Tail?
Mr. Tail.
I'm a heliobus. We're not ghosts. Got it? Now scram!
What the hell is happening? Look at this. The zoom in. No, don't scare her. she's not accepting that this isn't a ghost.
What a strange girl. Here to film ghosts, yet terrified when she lays eyes on one.
Hanya, that's what's gonna get views, right? You know what I mean? That combination. People like seeing that. People like seeing someone who like braves into something that they're very afraid of. You know what I mean?
Deep breaths, little Gray. Deep breaths.
Little Gray. Gray's a nice name.
Can I have a small chat with this Mr. Tail?
They have to have sold plushies of this. This is a really, really cute design for Mr. Tail.
I said scram! I have no time to talk nonsense.
Calm
with
down.
you.
Don't be talking to her like that. This is my ghost friend. This is my ghost hunter friend. What a rude ghost.
I told you I'm not a ghost.
I know.
If I have to repeat myself again, I'll be eating every one of you.
I forgot that they weren't a ghost for a second, and I said, okay, I guess, me and Gui are in the same boat now.
Please, don't be afraid. He's only kidding. Mr. Tail is a vegetarian.
Okay, that's fair enough. I can't believe what we're looking at right now. Honestly, it's amazing. It is amazing. Meeting Hanya for the first time is fantastic. This is HuoHuo, which is also great to meet a new character too. This is honestly great. This is honestly fantastic.
Your Honor, if I may ask, what exactly is this fire thing? How can we prevent it from hurting people? And why is a judge carrying one around with her?
I love the great ways like, how do we stop
I
this?
believe we're done here. We have important matters to attend to.
Here we go.
HuoHuo, please
HuoHuo.
let them off.
Prettier name than I could ever come up with. I said HuoHuo. Is that how you pronounce HuoHuo?
I believe we're done here. We have important matters to attend to. HuoHuo, please let them off.
HuoHuo? That's gorgeous. Now again, I know what happens in this game quite a bit. I have no doubt in my mind that this will happen. Sometimes the voice actors get it wrong too, so don't feel bad about correcting me if you need to, guys.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't feel bad about correcting me.
Sister, don't be angry. Most of your time is spent in the field. You're not accustomed to dealing with others. Leave this to me. If I explain the reasoning, they will leave. As things stand, the situation in Fixstrol Garden is sure to keep drawing attention. If we forcibly dismiss these two today, their curiosity will remain.
Yes.
Who
Yes.
knows what might happen if they
So
decide
smart.
to come back. They might not be lucky enough to run into us next
That's
time.
that's so smart. Usually, like, satiating people's curiosity is a good thing. She said sister, right? So, again, is it Shui? So, or is HuoHuo her sister? Either way, we're getting an idea of what she was saying was sister, right? And I wonder if sister's just the other judges in the Ten Lord Commission, maybe? I don't know.
As I said, sister, I will handle this.
This is such an interesting trio of characters.
I assume the two of you heard about the damage done to the Artisanship Commission's creation furnace?
Yes, 100%.
The heliobi sealed within escaped, and have been haunting this place. The Ten Lords Commission has orders to capture them. I am strongly advising you to leave, for your own safety.
I genuinely believe, you know, there's not a lack of belief here. You know what I mean? Like this idea of like, you know, that what they're saying here, there's no lack of belief whatsoever. I believe them.
If you have any questions, raise them now. I will do my best to satisfy your curiosity. But I hope you will keep any information you hear in strict confidence, and then leave Fixstrol Garden, never to return.
Never?
That's very reasonable, Your Honor. Thank you. I promise we'll leave after asking our questions.
So many like great personalities on display in one place, right? You know what I mean? Like it's actually like it's I feel like it's a good showcase of like you know, why Honkai's so good at writing personalities. But generally, I thought with Hanya, was going to be more, like, a bit less serious. Just like I thought with Locha, I thought Locha was going to be more serious. You know what I mean? It's always interesting how, like, you can never really, like, ascertain full ideas from their voice lines.
As a clerk at the Hall of Karma, my knowledge on these matters is somewhat limited, but I will try my best to satisfy your curiosity. Please proceed.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to skip you there as well. What exactly are heliobi? We already found out a little bit off of the I always forget his name. He was really funny. Yeah, there's so many names that I never gonna feel bad about forgetting names sometimes. I'll put it up on the screen what his name is, but like, yeah, it's like he has a really cool voice as well. Man, I feel so bad. I feel so bad.
According to the Divination Commission's classification, they are energy parasites from the cosmos itself.
The cosmos?
They are starfire essence that materialize in the form of strange fire.
Interesting.
Metaphorically speaking, they are like moths to a flame. But that flame is the thoughts of sentient beings.
So they're like genuinely attracted to the idea of flames. But it's more of a case of just like people's thoughts, I guess. So yeah, because moths are like attracted to flames or like lights or whatever. That's interesting. So the thoughts of beings are heliobi dangerous? We know they are pretty dangerous, right? We've heard that as well before.
Yes. They attach themselves to sentient beings, feeding off their host's experiences and emotions.
Terrifying, really.
A heliobus will slowly take root in its host's nervous system, using their deepest desires and weaknesses to create wild delusions. They manipulate their host like a chess piece. The host has no choice but to obey the heliobus, so we refer to it as possession.
So it is like you don't understand why. Like, if someone heard this and didn't know the name, didn't hear the name Heliobus or Parasite, well, you would think this would be like a ghost, right? Like, you would think this idea of, like, what a ghost is, like a possession.
By that point, the host is no longer who they once were, but a Heliobus both similar to and completely different from their past self. The host's body will soon be exhausted by the Heliobus, like burnt firewood.
Yeah, so that's parasitic, like crazy. So the tail is dangerous too. So that's interesting. Yeah, asking this question I think is important, right?
Dangerous? Oh, you don't know the half of it. The other heliobi are nothing compared to me.
I believe you, Tail. I believe you.
Tail was subdued and sealed in my tail by Madame Hanya.
Oh.
You won't harm others.
So Hanya's pretty powerful then. That's a pretty, like, I imagine that's a pretty crazy thing to do.
Regrettably, heliobi are not flesh and blood, and so they are difficult to destroy. Before the restoration of the creation furnace, the Ten Lords Commission plans to set up an evil binding matrix in this abandoned garden to imprison these abominations.
Okay, so they're not of flesh and blood. So they can't be destroyed, so they are difficult to destroy, which makes sense. Right, okay. And so was, yeah, the, yeah. Maybe, I think it was the, they were talking about the furnace floor. Sorry, I know, like, sometimes it just sounds like I'm just, like, reading over text again and again, but I know you guys said this isn't a bad thing. Just you should read over stuff again, for sure. I don't have any other questions.
As you can see, the evil binding matrix has not yet been completed, and not all the escaped heliobi have been recovered. This area is still very dangerous. I will ask Judge HuoHuo to escort you out of the garden.
Such a pretty name, isn't it? HuoHuo? Such a pretty name.
Not all the escaped heliobi have been recovered. So that means the other supernatural stuff that's been happening on the Law Fu might be related? Your Honor, I have
so excited.
Info sources. Maybe I can help you.
There you go. She might have some stuff on film.
Unnecessary. Those not involved should leave now. Go.
But we could help.
Excuse me. We should go.
Okay, we're not gonna make your job harder, HuoHuo. We might in a minute. I'm not sure what Gui is gonna do, but who knows, honestly.
Fixtral Garden is full of abnormalities. Even the Ten Lords' commission cannot guarantee your safety. I suggest you leave immediately.
I think, you know, like, I think you guys understand what I'm saying when I was like, you know, like, that she seemed to, not that she wasn't serious, but, like, her character didn't seem as, like, authoritative, like an authority that much. I think it's because, like, one of her voice lines was, sister? Sister? Which that sounds like someone who's, like, again, probably, like, you know, on first glance is someone who's, like, you know, a little bit scared, a little bit, you know, nervous, but that could be part of their character, too. You know what I mean? Like, we know there's so many layers to characters, as we saw with Locha as well. You never know a character just by their voice lines, right? You never will. It's just not how it works.
This place is dangerous. You should leave at once.
Everyone tell us to leave. Do you not like us? Do you not want to hang out with us? Is that it? We can get a hint when we're not wanted, Gray. Come on, me and you. Let's go.
Ghosts? Heliobi? Possession? That was a big info dump. My brain is still loading.
In a way, though, like, I think while Ghost Hunters would be disappointed, I do know that there's quite a few, like, again, like, I know people that, like, believe in ghosts who, like, sometimes rather the question be answered. You know what I mean? Where it's like, and, like, whatever I get it, I think most Ghost Hunters, like, obviously would prefer to have a YouTube video that shows something very, very, like, supernatural, right? But also at the same time, I think it's also, like, you know, interesting to have, from me, my perspective, to have, like, like, if you find out the information on ghosts is wrong, and then you find out what the source came from, and you're like, oh, that makes sense. I was like the haunted shows I used to watch as a kid used to be like, well, actually the window was open at this point, and that's what made this noise, and that's what made that noise. And that stuff was just as interesting as finding a ghost to me, because it's like, oh, so that's how that would happen, and that's how people would think that if that happened. You know what I mean? I don't know.
It all sounds more like an urban myth than a ghost story. Energy parasite sounds more cool than scary, don't you think?
Yeah, honestly, myths are born out of ignorance. Ghosts can't exist without mystery. That's interesting.
I never thought about it like that. Nice take. My audience likes getting to the bottom of mysteries, secrets, and conspiracies. We streamers have to cater to that, you know?
Sure.
I've got loads more questions, but my curiosity is satisfied for now. We better leave before the judges decide to arrest us.
Even like the way she says arrest us, arrest us.
I'm gonna see
There's
if
excitement
I can get
there.
a video of Mr. Tail on the way back. I've already got the title. Demonic fire suddenly appears in Fixtral Garden. Innocent Foxian girl possessed. What do you think? That gets so many views.
Legitimately, I love how excited your voice gets, like the growl and like possessed. She's awesome.
Can you give me a hand?
Whatever you need. Honestly, what are you gonna do with it? Nope, you'll be handed a few centuries of jail time if you irritate the judges. Honestly, well, that's what you're gonna do.
That's a
Oh
yes,
my god,
right?
her excitement is so funny to me.
That's a yes, right? Let's go.
She's gonna try and get a picture of the tail. HuoHuo so far is a very sweet character and seems very like timid. I don't want to upset them at all. I don't want to ruin their job either. This is a cool design as well, though. The hair is really, really like kind of like the mint green of the hair, like with like matching the kind of ghostliness of this place too. Very cool.
Excuse me, can we go now?
Okay, don't make trouble for HuoHuo. Look at her. Don't make trouble for her. You look nervous.
I'm just a bit scared about the heliobi.
Oh my god.
But I'll carry out my duties and escort you out of the garden. I should be able to do that at least.
I know you will. Okay, Gui, we can't do anything anymore. Like we can't like just don't make any trouble for this gal, please. Adorable.
If you can't, then you better give up the day job and start peddling dessert.
Tail, if you insult HuoHuo, I will kill you. Don't. This is everyone's new child. Don't do this.
If it weren't for you, I would have opened a dessert stall ages ago.
Oh my god, wait, did she say that she wants to open a dessert stall?
Shall we go?
That sounded like, am I getting that wrong?
If it weren't for you, I would have opened a dessert stall ages ago.
That's so sad. She said I would have freaking quit. Please do it. She's like, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be doing this stuff anymore.
Let's go.
Oh my god, you want me to beat up Mr. Tail? I can do it. Poor HuoHuo.
It's quicker.
Miss HuoHuo, can we have Mr. Tail come out for a photo?
Don't make trouble for her. Don't make trouble for her.
Miss Guinaifen, I'm on official duty right now.
Guinaifen, she's on duty right now. Please don't make trouble for her.
Quiet. It's getting scarier and scarier.
Oh no. Don't worry, I'll stand here.
Stay close to me.
Yep, I'll stand here. We're not letting anything happen, okay?
Did you hear that? What was that sound?
Quay. Oh.
It's a ghost!
No, don't!
What's happening?
Don't worry, it's okay, don't worry. Don't be scared. It's the same kind of thing as Mr. Tail. We're all good, let's keep going.
Oh. I heard Miss Guinaifen yell, so I got scared.
Of course, she yelled very loud.
Wait a minute. Where did Miss Guinaifen go?
Wait.
Miss Guinaifen!
Wait a minute, what? Wait, what? How would you get...
Did we lose her?
How? What happened? So there's something about Gwei going missing? Are you okay?
Oh no. We have to find Miss Guinaifen.
I'll find her.
You should consider your own safety first.
Oh my god, this tail better be nice to you.
Is it me or is this place starting to feel weirder and weirder? Oh, I'm scared. Can you stay close to me? I don't want to lose you too.
Let me find Guinaifen and then I'll come back to you, okay? Just stay right here, okay? I'll be back in 2 seconds. I think there's a yellow spot on the map here. And I think we have to... Oh, down here. Oh, such a cool environment as well. Guinaifen. Guinaifen. Please. Wait, what? What is this?
Guinaifen, where are you? HuoHuo, stay close.
Oh, where's HuoHuo?
HuoHuo? No. Where did she go?
Oh my god. We're getting a spooky story. Oh my god. Oh, you have no idea how big my smile is right now, guys.
Is this a mirror? It looks a little creepy.
Stell is so brave. Here's the thing, right? As I said before, like, I personally, like, you know, as I said, not a very spiritual person, not a very, like, into ghost type of person in terms of, like, the reality of ghosts or whatever, right? But I love ghost stories, and I love horror movies, and I love horror games, and I love, like, spooky stuff, right? I love that stuff, right? Stell is brave as heck, because even though I don't believe... In real life, if doors close, like if I'm in like a place that supposedly like has like a bunch of like parasites around the place, and a door closes behind me like that, and without anyone being there, I am screaming. I am curling up in a ball. I'm running. Stella's brave as heck. Oh my god, a cutscene?
Hi.
Wait, what? Oh, I thought that it is doing something different. What just happened? What just happened? Oh my god, what just happened?
Where am I? Is this Fixed-Roll Garden? But it looks different somehow.
I am so incredibly excited for this. Oh my god, that was like it was like a ghostly version of Stell.
I should keep moving.
Honestly, like Stell's amazing. Stell is amazing. Most people would break down already, you know what I mean? But then again, like, I feel like she's right? Like, what else can you do? You have to just keep going. If you stop now, you're gonna be done. Man, this location, this environment, what the hell? Find exit in the... So it's a maze. Ah, okay. That's blocked off. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait. What are you doing to me? What in the world is happening?
Wasn't I just here a moment ago?
Yes. Left is the right place to go. Let's go.
I need to look closely around this place again. Maybe I can break out of the cycle.
Wait, there's gonna be like a hint? Now, the reason I say left, and I talked about this in a last, is it Last Defense or was it? No, it was, I talked about this in a video, in Stars and Time video. And I'll actually link the video if you want me to talk about it. I talk about more at length. Not at length, but like, ever since I was a kid, to take the choice out of my hands of where to go, I would always go left. Now, I went right this time because again, I didn't know it was a choice thing. But even when I was like playing Gears of War as a kid, I would always be like, let's go left first. Let's go left. Because like, you know, then it's like, okay, like then I don't have to think about, oh, maybe I'll go here, maybe I'll go there. So I always would go left. And it's one of those things where it's like, I can go right if I want to, but it's like, it's just like this happened now, but like, let's go left. So I'm going to go left. Oh, no. The left is the right way to go. 110%. 110%. There's markings here on the left, so you have to follow these little things, I think. Yeah. Because I remember in Gears of War, they'd be like, which way do you want to go? Do you want to go left or right? Or up or down? And so, like, I would always go, like, left or down in Gears of War. And then so in other games, they're like, do you want to take the right or the left? Which rarely happens, in fairness. I would always be like, okay, I'll take the left. I'll take the down, you know? Gears of War impacting my entire video game life forever. But it's just easier than thinking about it for ever, you know? Wait, where did we go this way? Did I go the wrong way? Did I think I went the wrong way, didn't I? Wait, what? There's no bears on the ground anymore. They were like little bears?
You've noticed it, no? All roads are but puzzles in this place.
Who's this?
You have a strange scent on you. You must be.
I must be? Who is this?
I've heard the whispers of the leaves that fall in Vixtral Garden. The flames weep and profess to me that a powerful mortal approaches.
Are we're powerful?
They carry the scent of a great battle. With none other than Fentilia.
Wait, so like the scent of Fentilia like is rubbed off on us? That's crazy.
You are the one who drove Fentilia away.
Do you not like that?
What power.
Oh no, they like that.
Your presence alone is delicious enough to make one tremble.
They definitely like that.
Let me taste you, please. One bite, just one bite. I can't wait to
Okay,
savor
listen,
you.
calm down. They're very excited that we fought Fentilia. Wait, what?
These are no ordinary Ingenia.
This is such a cool story.
Dancing to my whim.
Or mission, I should say.
Crush them. Smash them to pieces.
This voice wants us to destroy these creatures. Just like they love that we fought Fentilia.
The one who defeated Fentilia.
That's so cool.
I wonder what they taste like.
And they're trying to eat us? Wait. Did they possess us?
You fought well.
It is a parasite.
You were fighting for your survival after all.
The reason I think this is so cool, by the way, like, first of all, there's a giant floating eye in front of us that apparently is a parasite that possessed us, but it's also the fact that, like, we've heard about these parasites for a bit, and now there's one trying to, like, infect us and eat us, but also the fact that, like, this parasite that's in front of us right now, like, cares about the idea of what we did with Fentilia. That's being called up again, right? In a way that we never expected. You fought with Fentilia. You have the scent of a great, powerful mortal now. Are we actually possessed by this heliobus?
I'll take that as my invitation to inhabit you for a while.
There's no invitation. Who are you? What do you want? I said no, get out.
Resisting, are we? Impressive willpower. How painful. How delectable.
Their voice, oh my god, the eye widens as well when they get excited. This is such an interesting mission.
You're different from anyone else I've ever possessed. But what is this at your core? A sun? It burns. Worry not. I have no interest in making you my home. I'll be gone before you know it. Let's get along while it lasts. Shall we?
So they're not going to eat us from the inside? They're just planning to stay here for a bit?
You can call me Cirrus.
Cirrus.
I only want to leave this place. I have no desire to harm you.
Yeah, but the way you've been talking, should I let you leave this place?
Allow me to explain what's happening. The Xianzhou natives call it a ghost lock. You're walking in a circle, and no amount of walking will get you out of it. So, I'm going to help you break free of the circle that Furinox created. And you're going to help me evade the judges of the Ten Lords Commission. It's a win-win.
No, it's not.
How does that sound?
It's a lose. No, it's gonna be a lose because we don't want that to happen. Because like also the people that Ten Lord Commission, the judges especially, have been so like fair with us. You know what I mean? Did you say I refuse to work with you? I wonder what happens if you say that. What did you just say? Who's the furry Nox?
You must have figured out that I'm not the master of this place. It was created by another heliobus named Fury Nox.
Fury Nox. Furry Nox.
Unfortunately, I'm the only one who can help you escape from here.
I believe it. I've already found clues that can help me get out of here.
You mean the talismans left behind by little lost fox judge? Those won't help you.
Wait, so HuoHuo left those behind?
Now that I'm possessing you, I can make you see things that you couldn't see before.
The excitement in their voice just scares me. I refuse to work with you?
What a stubborn fool. You won't ever get out of here without my help. Anyway, I'm not here to ask your opinion.
I can tell. I can tell you're not here for my input.
As a courtesy, I shall leave you intact for the time being. As soon as I get what I want, I'll be gone. Now, go and look at those talismans again. The paper dolls. You'll know where to go. Go. Find all those clues your judge friend left behind. Find the talismans.
So you have to go find the talismans. Like,
you can trust me. I want to leave this place too. We are useful to each other.
We can see a floating talisman over there as well.
In any case, it doesn't matter if you don't trust me. It's not like you can be rid of me.
No, I get that. I freaking love this quest so far. I love spooky things. I love horror themed things, right? And you know I love this stuff. I talk about all the time how I love this type of stuff. The new character designs are so cool. The story about like introducing what is really cool to me as well beyond like the horror. Like, 'cause again, that's already a big thing for me. The spooky, kind of scary, kind of like this, like the greenness of the sky, the mistiness of the ground, the horror themed of these parasites, all so cool. But it's the fact that they brought back the idea of the parasites from an earlier mission that we did. The idea that of us killing Phantilia isn't just going to come back up in terms of like a story of how we're going to see them again or talk to another Ravager down the line. It's not going to come up in like this big main story. I know this is a main story technically, but like it's not going to come up in like this big massive like the next time it comes up. It's not going to be this big massive like you defeated Phantilia. I am Lord Ravager 2, which again is probably going to happen at some point too, which is going to be pretty sick as well. But like I think also at the same time it's like it's coming up in a way that's like very like interesting, that I didn't expect. A parasite smelling the scent of Phantilia on us. Like so interesting. So here's more talismans here. So this is the right way to go, I guess? So if we see the talismans, it might be the right way to go.
Hey, use your eyes. I made the talismans float. Pay attention. There are so many paper dolls over there. Surely your judge friend left some clues for you. Won't you take a look?
Nine-tail fox fixtural garden scene 1. It is said that in his mansion, that day, General Teng Xiao was in deep thought, devising strategies and conducting simulations to break the encirclement of the Borer Isin forces. Suddenly, a strange wind blew through the hall, causing the curtains to flutter. General Teng Xiao stood up with his hands behind his back and spoke to an empty room. It is impolite to be an uninvited guest, and even more to hide in the shadows. Show yourself quickly. Laughter echoed through the empty hall, and suddenly a formless green flame appeared resembling a ghostly eye. Oh my god, like we had there another eye, fixating its eerie gaze on the general. I've heard that each of the Rainbow Arbiter's generals... Oh, this is the die. I've heard that each of the Rainbow Arbiter's generals possess exceptional abilities, and seeing you today confirms those rumors. I entered these halls without prior notice, and for that I apologize. However, my purpose here is to assist you in breaking the encirclement. The Borisan forces are closing in with the intention of completely annihilating the Lofu. Your troops are few, and resisting the enemy is as difficult as reaching the heavens. Although the green flame had no mouth, it seemed to converse like a person. It hovered through the air, illuminating the dark corners of the hall. The guards in the hall stood expressionlessly as if trapped into... I don't think this is the same eye, right? Because the other eye, our eye wasn't green, right? Facing life and death in battle, mortals tremble in fear,
But if you allow us, the heliobi, to possess you, you'll have no fear of the blade or the enemy. Defeating them will be as easy as turning your head.
So they're saying that, like, if you have us, like, possessing you, well, the stuff you'll be able to do. Your help freely offered must come with an exchange. I've heard that the Rainbow once exchanged her mortal body for aid from the Flint Emperor. I assume you have similar intentions. I, Ingmar, seek nothing more than your body and emotions of General of the Rainbow. The jade flame burned brighter, growing to the size of 100-fold bigger than before.
I've been dormant for a millennium, and there'll be no better corporeal offering for us than this.
The general remained unfazed, signaling to Ingmar to continue. At midnight tonight, I shall await your answer in the Fixenstro Garden.
At the garden's entrance, there will be several porcelain vases, some cerulean and some vermilion. If you, as my offer, leave the cerulean vases pristine and unharmed. At the same time, with the vermilion vases, you should break them all to indicate you accept my offer and wish for a bloody battle. That is how I'll be able to decipher your reply, General. After night, if you wish to meet me again, knock with the left knocker 3 times, followed by the right knocker 3 times. No more, no less.
The general frowned inside. A mere malevolent spirit dazed to steal one's soul and mimic human behavior. Anyway, I will respond in time. So, what they might be asking us to do is, if you refuse the offer, you break the cerulean vases. If you agree to the offer, you break the vermilion vases. So, no, we leave the cerulean vases unharmed. Wait a second. If you leave the cerulean vases unharmed, so to truly indicate that we don't want to join up with the ghost, we have to not break any vases? But if we want to... But it looks like they're putting vermilion vases in orange to be that maybe we should break the vermilion vases?
Do you understand? This story of the supernatural is in the...
Oh, I didn't mean to do that, sorry.
Illusory maze for a reason. It contains the clue to help us get out of here. Come back and read it again if you need to.
No, 100%. So I think what we have to do is break the vermilion vases. But which ones are vermilion? But I'm sure they'll show us which ones are vermilion, right? Oh, no, it's more the knocker. Okay, I thought it was going to be the vase thing.
The door will not open without the proper courtesies. Return from where you came, visitors.
There's another voice. Everything returns to normal. So we have to break the vases. So this is vermilion, right? So it's vermilion and cerulean. So cerulean is... So I guess we have to break the vermilion vases? Is that correct?
The courtesies have been
there we go.
performed.
Okay.
Enter, O honored guests.
The door cracks open a sliver. Through the crack, you notice that there is no one behind the door, and if the voice from before had never existed, that's spooky.
It seems like we're ready. Now we just have to get out.
Very spooky. I'm in love with this. This is so fun. Such a blast. Wait, should we follow? Oh, no. Okay. Should we be following?
See? I told you I'd help you. The way out is straight ahead. Just keep going.
Straight ahead? You mean turn right? Whoa.
Stop. Do you remember our deal? You need to help me evade capture.
I don't want this one to get... I don't want how to get in trouble, though. There's a judge up ahead. What are you scared? I'm getting her out of here, too.
Is this what humans call sympathy? How acerbic. Yuck.
There was no chance of me of leaving her behind.
Forget about the judge. Just get us both out of here.
What do you mean? Let's go. Let's get out of here.
It's you. I finally found another living soul.
She sounds so terrified as well.
I'm so happy. I thought I was gonna be stuck here forever. I'm so happy to see you.
That fear would be a lot, right? To think that you'd be stuck in one place for the rest of your life.
Have you seen Miss Guinaifen? I still haven't found her. Is she gonna be okay?
Yeah, because we have no idea. Let's go find her 100%.
Give it up. Guinaifen was probably eaten by the heliobi already.
Wait, that's not us. We're not saying that.
How can that be? If that could happen to someone as lively as Miss Guinaifen, that means I'm even more.
No, you're not. Is that the? Yeah, what the hell? Did I really just say that?
Did you know that the larynx is the easiest
Cirrus.
muscle to control in the human body?
Serious, we have issues if you scare this adorable gal. I swear to God, we have issues.
You can find the way out, right? Please take me with you.
Come on.
Not this again. You're a judge of the Ten Lords Commission. Why are you always begging others for help?
Excuse me, sorry, HuoHuo, can you turn your head into the corner there? Tail, meet me, down, at the back roads. Meet me down at the back roads, let's go. Meet me down where there's no police, let's go. Let's go, bring your best, fighting stats.
You know I'm not cut out to be a judge. I thought maybe if I worked long
Oh
enough
my
in the
God.
Ten Lords Commission, I'd get braver. But now, I know it's impossible.
She just wanted to open up like a food stall.
Useless
Don't.
brat. Why was I sealed in with someone like you?
Tail, calm. We have ways to exercise you.
You talk tough all day long, then let both of us get stuck in a trap. Who's the useless brat now?
Tell him. Calm down, I'll get you out of here. I can't find a way out of here, it's up to you. Let's try this.
There's no point in following
Stop
me.
this, Sirius, stop it.
leaving, And you are not coming with me. Goodbye.
Oh, this is painful. This is so painful.
No! Please don't leave! Wait, please!
Please, Cirrus.
Beast. From a taxonomic perspective, I believe you're closer to that definition.
Probably, but please, Cirrus, stop
The
this.
Ten Lords Commission needs to overhaul their hiring criteria.
Stop! No.
Useless as you ever become a judge.
No! Stop this right now. I feel sick. Stop this right now.
Hey, cut it out. I'm the only one around here who gets to tell this kid off. Me and those other judges.
Oh my God.
Got that?
This is Taylor's giving off the vibes of Angelica when in Rugrats when they someone was bullying the baby. She's like, I'm the only one who gets to bully the babies.
Wait. Hold on.
Oh, thank you.
I smell something familiar.
Oh my God, Tail's gonna find out we're possessed. Oh my God, thank you, Tail. Thank you. Okay.
Serious. It's you. Still a fan of your pathetic ventriloquist act, I
Okay,
see.
thank you, Tail. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Tail.
This is funny. This is just too funny. I thought you'd already escaped the furnace's destiny of torture.
Man, that felt terrible, even saying that. But again, now we know that these two know each other. And like, again, it's another interesting layer to this like parasite story. The other parasites can like remember each other.
Who would have thought that a piece of Ignomar the Great, the fragment with the most fight in it, would become a guard dog sealed inside a crybaby?
Don't call her that.
Oh, forgive me. Did I say guard dog? No. That won't do. You're just a guard dog's tail, right? Just a tail. A tail. A tail.
Really tried to like get under Tail's skin.
Laugh while you can, coward. I'm gonna swallow you whole the second you leave that girl's body.
Please do. I do not want to say any more mean things ever in this game.
Terrifying.
Oh my God.
The joke's on you.
This is so well done. But like also I think it's so well done to the point that it makes me feel so like, you know, frustrated. I'm like, please stop.
You couldn't leave that judge's body if you tried. You can't eat her, let alone escape from her. Mr. Tail, you're pathetic.
Darn it. Think of something, you wimp.
Think of something.
Miss Trailblazer, take this
Aw.
talisman and stick it to your body. It'll temporarily suppress the
Oh.
heliobus's influence.
Even as a parasite, how could you be mean to this gal? Are you kidding me? I thought these were bears or like bunny rabbits. And don't call her a wimp. No, I'm sorry. No. Stella didn't mean any of that. Stella would never say that to you.
Hey, girl. Say something nice to HuoHuo. Her crying is like a mosquito in my ear.
I don't want her crying at all. Where are you? Where are you? You stop. You stop. Stop. So this is optional. I have to talk to these guys.
Oh, what a feast! Human emotions are simply delicious. Your sorrowful tears are like bottles of potent wine.
So this is more green than I thought. So it might be the green. It might be the same thing. Don't you ever talk to me through me again? Yes.
I'm simply enjoying my freedom.
Enjoy it somewhere else.
Didn't you use the talisman already? I'm tame as a kitten.
Oh, tame as a kitten. Don't ever insult her again. That feels so bad.
Now, don't forget about our deal. I will leave only once I've got what I wanted.
Part of the deal is you have to come see Hanya with me. Are you still possessing me?
Of course. Surely you don't think I've left you just because you can see me. So naive.
You have to come see Hanya with me afterwards. That's the deal. It's part of my deal. Tail, you be nicer to her, okay? She's clearly very sensitive right now, and she clearly just wants to, like, get out of this life.
Cirrus talks nothing but nonsense. But even so, HuoHuo has a sensitive heart.
Yeah.
You, go say something nice to them.
Tail gives off the energy, right? Like I said, of Angelica, where it's like, no one can bully the babies but me. But again, I don't like anyone bullying HuoHuo at all. Aren't you looking down on her all the time?
Yes, which is why she needs other organic beings like you.
Because you're so awful.
Get it? Go!
You could roam free even though you're sealed?
Roam free? Is that what you call this? This is as far as I can get from her. You think I'd be here playing house with you numbskulls if I could fly away?
Tail's a more complicated character than I thought as well. Because it's very clear that they're very angry. But again, like that vibe of like, hey, nobody's allowed to bully the babies but me. You know, it's like the very Angelica episode where the babies are all being bullied. It really feels that way in a lot of ways, you know. Doesn't condone the way Angelica treated the babies though. Oh, HuoHuo. I'm sorry, HuoHuo. Are you okay? Oh, look at her.
It's not your fault. It was that bad heliobus making us
Yeah,
fight.
that. Ooh, look, I hate them. I already very frustrated with them.
As you wouldn't say such mean things.
Oh, what?
Only a possession would make you act like that. Still, what the heliobus said was true.
Do you want me to beat them up?
I've always been shy and scared. My life's been a nightmare ever since Tail possessed
That's
me.
horrible.
When I was at school, people were always asking why my tail was on fire.
Oh no.
Everywhere I went, people would notice.
So she was like getting like again, it's one of those things where like people can say, well, like, oh, well, like, you know, just people noticing how different you are. Sometimes that can be like, especially for young people in school, that could be like something you don't want to happen at all. You know what I mean? You don't want that to happen even in the slightest. Honestly, and it can make you very self-conscious and like very like you know, I don't know. Well, like very self-conscious. That's exactly what it is.
Oh, so it's all my fault. If you'd just let me devour you at the start, I could have spared you the trouble.
Then I got into the Ten Lords Commission. Everyone there is weird, so I thought I'd
Oh
found
my
somewhere to
god.
belong. But the job is too dangerous. I have to fight demons and ghosts and bad guys every day.
That's so sad. Like again, they were like, oh, I finally found some weird people, and then they're like, no, this job is freaking crazy.
I'm just not cut out for it. If I make it back alive, I'm handing in my resignation.
And that's okay if that's what you want to do. That's 100% okay. I think you're putting a lot of doubts in yourself with this. From my estimation of like the way Hanya is now, I don't think Hanya would like. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think Hanya would like keep you around if they thought you were incapable of doing your job. I know that's not the case. What they're talking about, they're saying that it's just very difficult and it can be very stressful.
Who thought making a heliophobe with a heliobus and her tail hunt heliobi was a good idea? I'm sorry.
No.
It's so useless.
Please stop. You're doing very well already, HuoHuo. You're the one who left paper dolls for me. Thank you. Exactly.
I'm glad it
You
helped.
literally saved the day. What I was looking at this file. Anyone who's mean to a HuoHuo is going to get killed.
You hear that? Stop crying. You're useful. And your paper dolls are
Exactly.
useful too.
You are, but you can cry if you want to. You can cry all the way back. Don't worry about these guys going, oh, it's too loud. Cry as much as you want.
I've had enough of this. As soon as I swallow that coward Cirrus, I'm gonna devour this little crybaby too.
You won't do nothing. Again, I don't think they literally mean this. Again, I think that genuinely, like, they somehow care about HuoHuo, but don't want to say it.
What a pity that Mr. Tail is nothing like he used to be. If we still had our old power, we could forget about this maze and devour its creator, Furynox.
Your old power?
Well, Mr. Tail, seems she knows nothing about your past. Little Missy, do you know why the heliobi are gathered in this abandoned garden instead of seizing human habitations?
Team building?
Oh, team building? It's team building. That's the answer now, okay? That's the answer now, serious. Don't even try to correct. If you correct them, you're dead. You're dead if you correct them.
Because over 1,000 years ago, this very garden was the site of an epic battle between the general of the Luofu and the great heliobus Ignamar.
And that's the fragment that is in the tale of HuoHuo. Such a cool artwork here, right? With Jin Yuan doing this as well.
Now that the furnace is broken and the heliobi have escaped, fragments like us, who once constituted Ignamar the Whole, have returned here with a desire to challenge
That's
the
such a cool
general
story.
again.
They're all fragments of this great heliobi, and they've all returned like as a calling to challenge the general. That's such a cool story.
The battle between the general and Ignamar was an earth-shaking contest of devastating proportions. Ignamar underwent countless transformations, causing floods, fires, and thunderous landslides. They were locked in a standoff. An evenly matched fight.
That's how powerful Jin Yuan is as well, by the way. This battle and this transformation, because we know how powerful Jin Yuan is. But causing floods, fires, and landslides. These are like, floods and landslides, for example, are like natural disasters. You know what I mean? Fires, like, are stuff that also can destroy natural worlds as well, like, within days. Within seconds, let's be honest here, you know? Can start a whole thing that will end up, like, lasting for a while.
Evenly matched? Really?
I didn't know Jin Yuan had such a history. I feel like he is someone who keeps a lot of the stuff close to his chest because a lot of stuff still very much hurts about the past.
The general who fought for the Luofu against the heliobus was named Teng Xiao.
We heard this name as well, right, Teng Xiao?
The Ten Lords Commission records say that Ignamar was soundly defeated by General Teng Xiao.
Which is interesting then that, like, there's, Yeah. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I got mixed up there for a second. Like, because I knew I read the right, but I was like, did they say that the person fighting against Luofu was Teng Xiao? No, they didn't. Okay, they fought for the Luofu, sorry.
Of course the human records would flatter their general.
So, wait, so let me get this all, sorry again. It's saying that they tried to make Teng Xiao seem better than... Wait, okay. It's not Jin Yuan. No, it is Jin Yuan. Oh, no, wait, okay. Sorry, I'm confused. Sorry. I think we said I didn't know Jin Yuan has such a history, but they're saying the general is actually named Teng Xiao. Is that right? So it was the general before Jin Yuan? Am I right in saying that? Like, propaganda is actually like a very normal thing throughout history too. You'll find this in our world history a lot of times too, where like the people who it's one of the reasons why, like, in other countries, if another country fought in a very brutal war against someone, a lot of times, like, you'll have, like, you know, a lot of countries do want the future generations to want to fight in those same wars, so they will, like, try to make them seem like, oh, we kicked their butts, you know, we kicked their butts. And, you know, obviously that's not the same with, like, all history or whatever. Like, you know, I know in Irish history, one of the things that happens in Irish history is that, like, it's probably one of the most unbiased tellings of history in terms of, like, curriculum, stuff like this. Because, like, they will do this thing. And again, I'm not saying other countries are biased, but I'm saying that, like, they tend to, in Irish history, like have this thing where there's like a rule that if you're biased or like if you praise a country during your mark, or you're biased even a little bit, you'll get a 0. Like you can't look at things from a biased perspective. You just can't. And I guess like a lot of times as well, like you won't hear like if a country like took over another country and colonized it or something like that, you're definitely not going to hear about them colonizing as much as you will hear about the good things that they did in a lot of ways. Yeah, this happens in real life. It's like propaganda, right? I'm not saying this is like just fully propaganda, but like a lot of times, especially with wars and battles, in our own lifetimes as well, what they would want to happen, by the way, is they tend to want to happen is they want future generations to want to fight in those battles as well. And what's the best way to make someone want to fight in a battle? We kicked their butts. We had them lost so quickly, buddy. We're gonna beat them so quickly. And then they get over there to fight, and they're like, wow, this is not as easy as it said in the books. This is not as easy as they said it would. This is not like this heroic thing, you know what I mean? And in this case, again, like what Sirius is saying is like, yeah, people probably would try to hype up the general as, and again, as stories go on as well, by the way. But the fact that Ten Lord records say this means that someone like told maybe different stories along the way. I like, the reason I don't disbelieve Sirius here, even though Sirius is like very devious, is that this does happen in our own history. It happens quite a bit. We've seen so many times this happens. There's a reason why, like, so many times when we're talking about history online, and I've seen it so many times where people talk about like my own country's history from the outside perspective, and they will talk about it from a perspective of what they learned from like a book they read in like a different country, and it's like I'll be reading, I'm like, that's not exactly what happened. But again, it depends on who writes the book, who is writing the documents, who's writing the history. This happens all the time in real life. Again, once again, Honkai being so true to real life, in my opinion.
The great Ignomar absorbed the power of countless fellow heliobi, but ultimately underestimated human deceit. They were narrowly defeated by the general.
So it was a narrow victory.
We heliobi could never condense into physical form after that battle. We scattered into fragments and were sealed into the creation furnace. But there's an exception to everything. Mr. Tail, I thought you'd escaped to freedom. Who could have guessed you'd be sealed in this tiny Foxian girl?
Sirius is trying to get under Mr. Tail's skin a lot. Yeah, this is once again Honkai doing like real life things and putting them into their game in a very realistic fashion. Right, this is it's something that like anyone could easily understand because this happens in our own lives all the time. Not the ghosts and parasites, but the political aspects of it and the documenting of history aspect of it. I don't disbelieve that anyone would like document their history in the wrong way. There's no disbelief on my end whatsoever. Yeah.
Sealed my foot? My power was weak when I ran into this fox child. It was bad luck. Nothing
I love
more.
Mr. Tail's design as well.
When I was little, I saw a ball of fire
No.
that looked like it was about to turn to embers.
No good, she's like has these little squiggly mouth, she's like nearly crying. Little baby.
I felt sorry for it, so I picked it up and put it on my tail. And then, Mr. Tail tried to eat me. If the judges hadn't arrived, it would have been over.
So he like you put it on your tail? Like to carry it? That's an adorable drawing, by the way.
I did no such thing. You're barely big enough to be an
That's a baby. That's a baby. That's a baby.
All the pain I've suffered since I met you must be retribution for my stupidity.
No, don't think of it like that. You're trying to be so sweet, though.
Hilarious. It's a pity Mr. Tail didn't devour
Shush.
you. He might have recovered his power and turned the Xianzhou upside down. Just like Ignomar did.
Wait, so she said that if Tail did somehow devour HuoHuo, there could be a they could have got enough power to like destroy the Xianzhou? Why did the heliobi challenge the general?
Why? Does there have to be a reason?
Okay.
The official answer is that the Xianzhou is sealing heliobi in a cage and forcing them to supply energy to the ship. In reality, however, we just want to fight the general and see what the Xianzhou is truly made of.
So, in a way, it's like, okay, you're destroying us and using us for power. Yeah, that like, okay, I would like from a villain perspective, I'm like, yeah, 100%. Okay, I get what you're trying to fight back, 100%. But then also at the same time, I'm like looking at it from the other perspective now, where they're saying like, well, we just want to see what the Xianzhou was made of, and that shows that they have like a very vindictive streak where it's like, well, we just love to, torture people.
We heliobi were carefree life forms, but were tainted with the illness of humanity once we came into contact with it. It's humanity's fault for having such intense emotions and desires. Now we can never return to the purity of our past. I want to be free again. I want to return to the cosmos. Mr. Tail, you don't want to regroup with the fragments? You don't want to be her tail forever? Why don't you return with me to the great beyond?
So now asking Tail to return?
Don't get ahead of yourself, Cirrus.
That's impossible. Mr. Tail was sealed by the judges of the 10 Lords Commission. He can't escape, and neither can you.
Tell him.
That door just opened on its own!
Less screaming, more thinking. This is an opportunity, is it not? Let's go in and check it out.
It's another mini game. Let's see what the mini game is this time. Oh, is there another text?
I feel much safer with you here. Still feel like I'm gonna faint, though.
No, it's okay. 100%. It's totally normal.
May the Arbiter protect
Oh
us.
my... If anyone ever hurt her, they will die. They will die. In Minecraft YouTube. Speaking of the fictional garden, there's a place within the boundaries known as the Luku Fox Forest, which was built by the Foxian craftsmen for the enjoyment of the garden's visitors. Over the years, they expanded it with elegant buildings, marking it with exceptional opulence. General Teng Xiao entered this area, but instead of seeing its beauty, he found in the ruins of desolation, filled with eerie and sinister atmospheres. He wondered how a place like this could fall into such disrepair, when the fictional garden had been only completed decades prior, so it was already fallen into this very eerie disrepair. He suspected this was the work of the Heliobi's illusions. He arrived at the courtyard and was greeted by a young servant who bowed and offered him a food box. When he examined it closely, he noticed that the young servant had milky eyes, indicating impairment of the sight. The food is simple as mere a token of goodwill. You come a long way, hungry and tired, so my master wishes you to dine before we discuss matters further. I passed through at least 10 moon gates to get here, but in all my visits to the Vixen Stroll Garden, I don't think I remember encountering so many gates. Does your master wish to negotiate? They should do so openly and with respect. Where does it find the audacity to play tricks on me? The young servant remained unperturbed by Teng Xiao's stern words, as if deaf to the thunderous reprimand. With the tricks of your master has played with the dark arts, if I were to eat from this box, I'd probably find a lump of black mud in my mouth. With a flick of his sleeves, General Teng Xiao... So this is Teng Xiao, by the way. Yeah, so Teng Xiao arrived here as well and saw this place in disrepair. General Teng Xiao tossed the food box onto the ground. Sure enough, it grew spider-like limbs and skittered away. Oh my god, it was a trick. The General, with your divine insight and clear vision, you've already passed the test. As a token of acknowledgement that you have just passed the test, my master wishes to present you with a gift, answered the blind servant calmly. In the side room, there are various chests to choose from. Please select the least expensive one. Oh wow. As for the porcelain vase at the entrance, the blind young servant's face is twisted into a disturbing smile. Oh my god. No longer resembling that of an innocent child, my master said, General, after enduring so much on the battlefield, I'm sure you'd show compassion for the wounded and fallen soldiers. Please break all the cerulean vases. As for the familiar ones, they must remain intact. It seems that we are guaranteed to strike this deal. The general let out a long sigh. He looked up and found that the clear moon had disappeared, replaced by thick and enveloping clouds. Let's hope your master doesn't come to regret its decision. Teng Xiao strode forward, pushing open the final gate. So we have Teng Xiao arriving in this place and finding it was in disrepair and meeting this kind of blind servant. The blind servant, was playing a trick on Teng Xiao. Because he passed the trick, then now he was able to progress forward. Interesting. So they said we have to destroy the least expensive one and break all the cerulean vases. 100%. Okay. So which would you say is the least expensive? I don't know. Bountiful treasure. Wait, this one here, right? Basic treasure. Is that what it said? You have to destroy is it destroy or open the least expensive one? Please, oh yeah, that's fine, right? This is the least expensive one. Easy.
Great. The more the better.
And then we have to break all the cerulean vases, which is all the blue ones. That's red, kind of. That's red, kind of. That's cerulean. 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 Does that work? Same thing as before.
The courtesies
Let's go.
have been performed. Enter.
I love that we're like kind of following the path of Teng Xiao almost, right? Because that's who the first note was about as well, was Teng Xiao, the general. So far we're following this. We're following the story of Teng Xiao. So Teng Xiao we know already had like like nearly lost to the was it Ignimar? But also Teng Xiao was visited by one of the heliobi to make a deal, right? And then he entered here and was almost tricked again by the heliobi. And so we're following this almost like this similar path through notes of like where the general went through. Very interesting.
Look, there's a mirror behind.
That's how we got pulled in here.
Didn't I see a similar mirror when I was driving?
110. 110.
That sound. HuoHuo?
HuoHuo.
This way.
I adore the name so much.
What's going on? There's a voice.
It sounded like Hanya, right? Is Hanya on the other side?
Voice sounds familiar.
Yeah, it sounded like Hanya to me. Maybe I'm wrong.
HuoHuo, are you in the mirror? I finally found you.
That no longer sounds like Hanya. That sounds like Shui.
Madam Shui?
Shui. So I got the name right. I shouldn't be afraid to pronounce it. It's Shui. I got close. I was close.
Fixtral Garden has been enveloped by an unknown power. You must be careful.
Wow, so they even know something's wrong.
We still haven't found Miss Guinaifen. I don't know where she went.
The task at hand is to save you from this illusion. Come, pass through the mirror and come to our side.
So we got out.
Are we up a Fixtral Garden?
See, as well, you know what's crazy as well is like it's like now like I'm kind of like, oh look at the green mist there as well. I'm kind of like have this like lack of trust for any voice I hear now. You know?
So many bronze mirrors. Could it be
There's different like passageways? Not all the mirrors are real.
You're right, girl. This place is changing. It's trying to stop us from escaping.
I wonder what we have to find which one is the real mirror.
But one of these mirrors must contain the exit, right? Let's check them all.
Sure. Is there any way to listen to the voice? That's interesting. Oh, I might not get this right, guys, but I do find that's an interesting mechanic, honestly.
This is the exit, you useless brat. Come here.
Definitely not right.
Madam Shui
Definitely
can
not
be
right.
a bit of a meanie, but she'd never talk to me like that. That doesn't sound like her. Come to think of it, it kind of sounds like
Taylor, you better start being nice to HuoHuo.
Constructive
No.
criticism.
Let's go look at the
Yeah, tell him. Investigate the rumors. Honestly, like that's like such an encapsulation of like the internet nowadays, because people are like, man, it's constructive criticism. And they'll be like, what will happen is someone will go, you suck, and then you call them out, and then someone goes, it's just constructive criticism. It's like that's not constructive. That's not what constructive means. You know? I'm just giving a critique. You know, take it or leave it, buddy. It's like you said this person sucks. It's not constructive. Like, constructive would be, hey, you know, HuoHuo, today you didn't do a fantastic job with your patrols or something like that. The best thing that you could do next time is probably, you know, instead of talking to so many people along the way, maybe like talk to only half the people. Like, that's constructive criticism, right? Not, come here, you useless brat.
The situation in Fixtral Garden is getting worse. Why have you not left? Something
Does that sound pretty official?
Over here. That sounds like the real Madam Shui.
The real Madam Shui? Are there pretenders inside the illusion?
The Helios is trying to trick us?
I see. Do not be afraid. HuoHuo knows me well.
HuoHuo.
She will be able to discern me from the council.
Sorry, I'm saying the name over again, not only just because it's a pretty name, but also because I want to make sure I get it right, because I will get it wrong sometimes. You know me, like, you know?
But what if I can't tell the difference?
You must trust yourself.
That's a great message. Should we try? I think it might be this mirror. No? We got that wrong? Wait, there's more of these things here though, right? Oh no, this is different. It's different. Okay. So we got that right. Okay, great. So I love that it's like a message to trust in yourself.
Hurry, HuoHuo. Pass through the mirror and come to me.
Wait, I want to ask a few questions to see if you're the real person.
That's so fair. What is the relationship between Shui and Hanya?
We are both judges of the Ten Lords Commission. Evidently, we are colleagues.
The heliobus that trapped us here wouldn't know that Madame Shui and Madame Hanya are twin sisters.
Wait, they're twin sisters? They're actually, I thought it was like sisters as in like metaphorically. They're actually twin sisters? How do HuoHuo manage to become a judge of the Ten Lord Commission?
A powerful heliobus possessed her tail. It is a power that I dream of having.
No, this ain't real.
Never knew you were so popular, Mr. Tail.
She get a little more confident.
Very funny.
That's all I have to ask.
So we're gonna...
Yeah, I don't know. That sounded a bit weird. The thing of wanting to be possessed by a parasite yourself. But yeah, I didn't know it was like real sisters. I thought it was like metaphorical. So it actually is her sister. Okay.
Hurry, HuoHuo. Pass through the mirror and come to me.
Wait, I want to ask a few questions to see if you're the real person.
Hanya is my younger sister, but this
They're
alone
twins.
cannot prove who I am. Ask me something else.
Wait,
So we're...
they're twins.
But...
They're twins. They're twins.
Hurry, HuoHuo. Pass through the mirror and come...
Wait, I want...
Who is Hanya?
Oh, okay.
Never mind. Forget I said anything.
So this is wrong as well.
Likely through some secret means that I am
Okay.
aware of.
I didn't have any connections at all.
So it's
So we're gonna...
it's this one here. So just so I can get this right here, when we were over here,
Hurry, HuoHuo.
Wait,
when we asked this,
We are both judges.
the heliobus that trapped us here wouldn't know
they said
that
twin
Madame
sisters,
Shui-
but the only one that references the sisters is the middle one, so maybe it's like, it is the middle one? But that's interesting, right? Like, I thought they'd reference the idea of, like, being twin sisters.
Hurry, HuoHuo.
Wait,
Hanya is my younger sister, but this alone cannot... By decree of the Ten Lords, Spiritfarer HuoHuo is skilled and diligent, capable
Wait.
and worthy of officialdom. She is hereby promoted to the position of judge.
Is this what they said when they, like, swore her into being a judge? Possibly, right? So maybe, okay, maybe it's younger sister as in, like, very, like just by a few minutes.
I still remember the decree for her promotion.
That's very sweet. That's a very sweet thing.
that's her. This has to be
Right.
Madame Shui behind
Okay.
the mirror.
Perfect.
So we're gonna...
Yeah, let's go through this one. This is an amazing mission.
Mirrors again. What a surprise.
I wonder if there's any
around us,
indication
Mr.
from...
Tail. I think we're at the edge of the illusion.
Okay,
Maybe these are the only mirrors left?
right. Last one was the middle one, right? Now, they could do middle again, but let's start with the right one here.
Hurry, HuoHuo. This should be the last mirror.
I need to ask you some questions about myself.
Look at the facial expressions on these talismans. What do you think of HuoHuo's personality?
She will be expelled after tonight's operation.
Oh, this is not the right one.
Fit for her job at the Ten Lords Commission.
Really? So I don't even
No.
get to write a resignation letter?
No, this is not a good thing.
Stupid girl. This is obviously
No,
a
don't call her that. She was so excited. She's like, man, I already have to like quit. I don't have to deal with the anxiety of quitting.
So we're gonna...
Yeah, this is not the right one. Let's try this one over here then.
Come here, HuoHuo. Come through the mirror.
I love that she was like, you're gonna be fired. And she's like, oh my god, thank god.
I need to ask you some questions about myself first.
Sorry that there's so many cuts, by the way. The weather's a bit heavier today, so like I won't deny it and say like, you know, I've had to like, you know, blow my nose a few times. The weather is a bit heavier, and like when the weather changes, I feel like it changes like almost the pressure as well. I don't know. You guys know. What do you think about HuoHuo's personality?
As a judge responsible for capturing criminals, her cowardice is a dereliction.
It's just the middle again.
I will reprimand her severely once you leave the illusion.
Again?
Huh? That doesn't sound like Madame Shui. Right?
Right, yeah, 100%.
Stupid girl. This is obviously a fake.
She got that, Tails. She got it. She got it.
So, we're gonna...
She said it doesn't sound like that. Jesus, Tail, calm down. Give her a second. She's in a very traumatic situation.
Come here, HuoHuo. Come through the mirror.
I need to ask you some questions about myself first.
Let's ask the question anyway, just because I want to hear the cuteness of this.
Her caution is a skill all judges of the Ten Lords Commission should possess.
All right.
That's a funny way of
No.
describing cowardice.
No.
Nauseating.
What do you think about HuoHuo's tail?
It's the most powerful fragment of Ignimar's demise.
Wow.
Who would have guessed it still contains so much power after so many years?
So the tail is considered extremely powerful then. The first one we talked to would like seemed like, or the first answer was the nicest out of the first answers we've gotten for sure. And this one is talking about, I guess, just how powerful the actual tail is as well, which I guess is true, right? It is a true fact.
You've given the game away.
So, we're gonna... But...
It's not right?
This isn't the right place.
Wait, what?
Picked the wrong bronze mirror.
Wait, what?
I'm not the best judge of things, but these mirrors...
What happened there?
Not a single one is the real thing.
Wait, so none of them were real? So maybe they're even like the one about like them, maybe it's just, oh, maybe.
None of them show Madame Shui as I know her to be.
Interesting. So wait, so what they're saying actually is that like, because I thought it was like this sweet, kind of a sweeter thing about like the apprehensiveness of someone, but I guess like even like, now do you think it's like, yeah, maybe like it's like they're saying that like not everyone should be this scared, I guess?
That puppet judge never respected me. But she also never let her guard down.
You know what? You know what that is? Now it makes sense because I didn't think it is that as them praising the tail. I saw it as Shui saying, how do I say it? I saw Shui saying like, you know, it's just a powerful fragment, but actually like, yeah, now it does sound like praise.
I've spent a long time working with Madame Shui. She's always known that I'm scared and timid, but she never told me off.
Right.
The Ten Lords Commission never cared a wink about your frail constitution. You're the only one who makes a big deal about it. And as long as you don't track me down, I don't really care how much of a coward you are.
But like to me, like I think it's braver to be scared and still like push forward. That's not cowardice to me.
Aw, Tail.
Hey, get away from me.
Wait, no, did she see that as a sweet thing? Your judgment was pretty accurate. You two actually get along pretty well. It's okay. This is so funny. Apparently he's so like aggressive and like biting all the time. He's like, I don't care what much of a coward you're either. Even though like I perceive this on the surface of just seeing the word coward as being like, hey, don't call her a coward. Instead, HuoHuo was like, oh my god, this is the nicest thing you've ever said to me. Your judgment was pretty accurate.
See? People say good things about you. What are you gonna do about it?
Yeah, no, HuoHuo's judgment is very accurate.
The illusion wants to keep us in, but it can't possibly keep expanding its borders forever. I think there's gotta be a fourth mirror somewhere.
Okay.
I think there's a mirror on that floating island, but it's a bit far away.
Oh my god. So that's so interesting that like the conclusion to this one was like, hey, all these mirrors were wrong. Because when I looked at the middle mirror and they were like, because I was like, this is definitely the nicest out of the bunch. But it does make sense, I guess, that like, you know, because you don't praise someone for being very like well, I think you would. I think you would praise someone for being apprehensive, but I think like maybe it sounded more like that they were saying like, hey, like maybe it was just very far fetched that they would want everyone to be like, wow. You know what I mean? Not that how is bad, but like maybe they don't want everyone to be kind of like very kind of like cautious and all the time, you know.
Could I crawl my way?
Whatever you need to do, get on my back if you need to.
Quit stalling and get on.
Whatever you need to do. Whatever you need to do to get by. That's life. Live your life your way.
I didn't think you'd be able to. All these years, and you finally started to grow up a bit.
She's doing fantastic.
Hurry, HuoHuo. This should be the last mirror.
This has to be the right one then, right?
I don't want to go back the way we came, but I need to ask some questions about myself to make sure.
Let's go. What do you think about HuoHuo's personality?
Everyone is different. A judge is not a soldier, and they need more than just courage.
This makes much more sense than the last one, because I was thinking like for a bit I was like, are they praising the idea of them being more like apprehensive and being more cautious? But this makes more sense that everyone has different qualities.
It is the decree of the 10 lords for HuoHuo to be elevated to a judge. There must be some meaning in it.
There we go. You were made a judge for a reason.
Just what do those old fogies see in this coward?
Again, she's fantastic.
Let's go. This is the right mirror. Are we back in Fixtral Garden?
You have returned safely. It seems the 10 Lords Commission is not down on our luck today.
Yeah, but what about Gui?
Madam Shui, I'm so happy to see you're all right.
Oh my god. It's very clear that they all appreciate HuoHuo a lot, right? For different reasons. And I think that's a great message, which is the idea of like, you became a judge for a reason. You're here for a reason. You don't have to doubt yourself because you wouldn't be here if they thought you weren't supposed to be here. Now, I think also that it's normal to be afraid as well. Like, such an interesting character is HuoHuo, right? The idea of like being scared, not wanting to truly be here and wanting to reside, open up a food stall, but also doubting themselves, but then like finding out slowly that like around them everywhere, even like, you know, Tail understands like there's a reason you're here. You know what I mean? Like, they would have like kicked you out a long time ago if you weren't doing a good job.
Did you encounter anything strange on your way here?
A lot! The game's up, Cirrus.
No wonder she's a judge. Very perceptive.
Yeah, we weren't gonna lie about this. HuoHuo informs Shui what happened, what you have experienced so far.
I understand.
Two beautiful names, right? Oh my god.
This isn't the time to deal with Cirrus. Fixtral Garden has been dragged into a powerful illusion by an even mightier heliobus, and the spirit farers who went to suppress it have lost contact with me. HuoHuo, if both Hanya and I are unable to suppress that demon, then you will have to defeat it.
Wow.
I won't be able to do it. I'm not as powerful as you two. I always run and hide before a battle.
You can. I believe in you. Can I come with her?
Do not underestimate yourself. A heliobus cannot possess a
Crazy
body
good.
that is
Crazy
already
good.
possessed by another heliobus. Such as your absolute advantage as a judge.
There you go. Like that's actually like that's pretty fantastic, right? That's a pretty good point to make. And yeah, we're possessed too. But like the idea of like, hey, like you literally don't be down on yourself. You literally cannot be possessed. You've already gotten to the worst thing that could happen to someone to one of us that would enter there. You know what I mean? That happened to Stell. You cannot be possessed. It's an advantage, not a disadvantage. Even the weakest person has their strengths. I don't see them as weak either, though. I'm not that being weak is bad. You know, weak hero, great show. I'm possessed too. Do I also get an advantage?
Correct. However, HuoHuo has had many more years of training and is more experienced in fighting heliobus.
Look at the praise. See how well you get, like, again, like, there's a reason they praise you. There's a reason you're here.
That is why the 10 Lords Commission is not down on our luck today. We're lucky that you have all returned at this opportune time.
Right. Well, I'm actually very excited to see where this goes. I'm just also worried about Gui.
You hear that, scaredy cat? You're the ace of the 10 Lords
I think
Commission.
Tail hides the fact that they actually like HuoHuo a lot. I think they like her a lot.
The heliobi are aggressive beings, but they cannot shake their desire for a flesh and blood body. And yet, during the 38 years you have worked for the 10 Lords, you have been constantly able to suppress the monster within your tail and maintain
38
your
years.
You are already a fitting judge. Be confident.
That's a baby. That's a baby in spirit. Sounds like, oh, you're older than me, I guess?
On that point, none of the other judges can surpass you.
That's incredible. What a way to put it as well, though, right? What a beautiful way to put it.
Suppress the monster. Oh, but I don't think I've ever had to suppress Tail. I guess we're more like friends?
Maybe you didn't even realize you're suppressing. That's so sweet. Oh, HuoHuo is so sweet.
Friends? Bruh. I don't make friends.
You love her. You love her, and you know it.
Mr. Tail, puny fragments like us were deprived of Ignimar's power long ago. If a little girl can subdue us, then perhaps it's time for some humility.
Interesting way to put it in a way, right? It's like, hey, obviously, like, you know, like, it's still demeaning towards HuoHuo, but, like, also saying, like, hey, like, maybe we should not act like we're so tough if, like, you know, if we're no longer what we used to be, is what they're trying to say in a very roundabout way. We're no longer this amazing being. So calling them food is like, okay, what are you gonna do?
Though Fury Nox is powerful, we have a chance of suppressing them if we can break them into multiple fragments.
You have a sound plan, Your Honor. And since the stage is set, allow me to offer my assistance. Let's find somewhere more open first. Like Swallow Song Pavilion, over there.
Let's listen to Sirius's plan.
Let's go.
It's so interesting. I love the conversation that they had here. How again, it's like this reaffirming conversation of like, hey, don't be down on yourself. There's a reason you're here. You have a power that no one else has. You have an ability that nobody else has. The worst thing that could happen to us has already technically happened to you, so you don't have to worry about that aspect either. And you've done so much, and you have so much experience. Like, what a praising talk. I would feel so motivated after this, you know? I would. Whoa, for real? A domain? Oh, we have... So cool. I actually might replace Luca with a healer, right? That makes sense, right?
An enemy worthy of your attention is a formidable enemy.
So what is your abundance as well? So they might be a healer also. Let's check actually. We'll check. And because if they're a healer, then that's fine. Oh, they have a Guai Lyco. That's really cool. Let's check out the abilities here. So the talent is... Wait, so there's like... Wait, let's read the technique as well. Cause surrounding enemies to become horror-struck. After entering battle, enemies afflicted horror-struck. There is a high chance of reducing the attack of enemy targets. What's the ultimate? Regenerates energy for all teammates, excluding this unit. Okay, so it's not, they're not a healer, but they are like a support character, and that's really cool too. Really cool. Basic attack deals minor wind damage to enemy. The talent is it's divine provision. After using her skill, if HuoHuo is possessed divine provision when an ally's turn starts or when an ally uses ultimate, restore the ally's HP. At the same time, every ally with low HP receives healing once. When divine provision is triggered to heal an ally, dispel one debuff from that ally. Okay. And we have fearful to act. When a battle starts, HuoHuo gains divine provision lasting one turn. Okay, so we'll learn as we go as well. The skill is dispel one debuff from an ally and restore HP to ally. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think it's a really cool design as well. The mint green color is like really adds well to the idea of like a ghostly type thing, I guess. In a way. I like that she's holding her arm like a very nervous feeling as well. Yeah, I think this is good, right? We have 2 healers on the team, but like I feel like that's not going to be too terrible, right? Am I right in that? Because I think that maybe HuoHuo's focus isn't exactly always healing.
Of Ignimar and the great Heliobus's glorious fight against the General. They were an entity born of many heliobi fusing together.
Okay. That's pretty terrifying.
Heliobi are gradually tainted by the emotions and desires of those we possess. We tend to spite each other and don't like to fuse together. It's like having multiple personalities inside a single head. It leads to infighting.
I think it's so interesting, right? They all come together to make one being, but they don't like being together, you know?
A powerful heliobus like Ignimar or Fury Nox might be able to swallow a lesser heliobus and placate them for a while. But this internal balance is easily broken when exposed to external forces. Just like how we were torn apart and reborn after Ignimar fought the General.
Therefore, this might be the way to defeat Fury Nox. We can cause them to break apart and reduce their power. Then, the Ten Lords Commission can use their sacred vessels to seal up all of Fury Nox's fragments.
I'm all for it. So what we're saying is, from the start, Ignimar is a great Helios, a glorious fight against the General. They were born fusing heliobi together. The heliobi can sometimes infight. Powerful heliobus like Ignimar and Furinox might be able to swallow the lesser heliobus to placate them for a while, so like they're able to like placate themselves. But internal balance is easily broken when exposed to external forces, just like how we were torn apart and reborn after Ignimar fought Dinara. So what they're saying here is that like if it's exposed to external forces, it can easily be like ripped apart as well. Therefore, there might be a way to defeat Furinox. We can cause them to break apart and reduce their power. Okay, so it's just breaking them apart, yeah.
I have a question. Why are you betraying your
Interesting
own
question.
kin? Why would you help the Xianzhou when we have sealed you for so long?
Why? Must heliobi always have a reason for their behavior? Perhaps I don't want Furinox to devour me. Perhaps I dislike idiots who use force and nothing else. Perhaps I wish to fight the general myself.
So there's a few different reasons you gave here, I guess.
Or maybe I just want to do a favor for the Ten Lords Commission that will ensure I can leave here in one piece.
We should allow Sirius to go ahead with their plan.
Judges of the Ten Lords Commission always keep our promises. If you can truly deal with the problem at hand, I will ask for your freedom from the Ten Lords. However, I cannot guarantee the outcome of the appeal.
Yeah, 100%. It's one of those things where like Shui probably not might be able to guarantee anything. Yeah.
How conventional. Fine, I accept. But you better keep your promise, puppet.
I think it makes perfect sense what they're saying though, right? The idea of like how am I supposed to be able to confirm that like we don't know if like the higher ups would like go for that.
Me and Furinox were furnace mates. I know them well. They're powerful, but as naive as a child and obsessed with victory. I only need to say 3 things to incite them.
Rage bait? You're gonna rage bait them?
Hey, I'll need your body for a while longer.
Oh my god, a new character as well to use too. I think they're adorable. And I think that, again, the kind of mint, kind of jade green color lends so well to the world around here too. Very much so. Guess we're going here.
Furinox! Furinox!
Stell just shouting this out into the distance? There's a vague sound from far away. Response possibly.
Before you duel the general, why don't you fight me?
And this is Cirrus using Stell's voice, right?
Cirrus? What makes you worth my time, weakling?
Oh my god, that's the voice of Furinox?
I've turned this garden into my territory and made the dogs of the Ten Lords my puppets. As soon as the general arrives, the heliobi will have a rematch. Why should I fight my own at this crucial moment?
That group of amateurs you've put together? They are nothing compared to me.
It's so interesting to hear like this come from Stell.
I have already obtained the most wonderful pawn for myself. A piece that once expelled Fantilia.
So cool. Mentioning Fantilia again.
Fantilia? Fantilia! I remember. What a wonderful host. I want.
Oh, they want. Oh my god, what a way to draw them out, right?
Then send the Spiritfarers under your control to find me. If you can defeat this nameless I'm possessing, then you can swallow me up and let my strength aid you in your fight against the general. What do you say?
I love that. That's the thing that draws them out. Is the idea of like, hey, this nameless fought Fantilia, and Fantilia's coming up in this way again.
Deal. My pawns and I will show you no mercy.
Sure thing.
See? Easy peasy.
Does that mean all the Spiritfarers out there have fallen? What a useless army.
Tail giving their input.
Does that mean
Oh, the shake.
our friend?
Don't worry about it. We got this.
Oh, do puppets feel empathy? Or do you not wish to defeat Furinox anymore? We heliobi think of such matters as business transactions. As long as something can bring us victory, we will destroy everything. Even allies and kin.
Yeah, and it's understandable like you would say this, but obviously like from their perspective, this is allies and kin, right? And obviously it's a different energy and different mentality, you know?
Make the decision. Furinox's pawns, your companions, must be destroyed.
Crazy, right?
Please come over here. I need to give you something.
Yeah? 100%, whatever it is. Whatever it is.
You two, take this before we fight Fury Nox. This is the Lunombra Gourd, a sacred vessel made by the Artisanship Commission. The Ten Lords Commission has made some changes to it to better suppress the heliobi. After you fight the puppets controlled by Fury Nox, make sure you seal their heliobi fragments in here.
Okay. Okay, so it's like a gourd. I love gourds are always like very cool to me just because like of like Sekido.
Also,
oh my god.
her time as a judge has been brave. She is still inexperienced. Apart from that, please also have mercy on the spirit fairies.
100%. 100%. We'll try our best here. We'll try our very best.
Mr. Tail, we're gonna fight some really dangerous enemies now. Please lend me your strength too.
Ho-ho! Sounds like someone finally learned to talk tough. I would have believed you if your legs weren't shaking so
No, they got this. They definitely got this.
Don't point that out. It took me a lot
Yeah.
of effort to be this brave. All this time I've just been hiding behind Miss Trailblazer. I'm such
Please.
a bad judge.
They break my heart. Don't worry. Sometimes like getting the strength but hiding behind someone like is what you need, and then you can like make your own way afterwards.
Madame Shui said those possessed by a heliobus can't get possessed again. I'm the only person who can help everyone.
Right.
Exactly! You're welcome, by the way. So, what are we waiting for? Let's go.
Yeah, we got this.
HuoHuo, though I am of Ingenium body, I too am feeling a sliver of fear.
Madame Shui, you're
This is gonna be so important.
too?
To hear this as well, this is gonna be so important.
Faced with a demon that can manipulate life at will, of course I'm afraid. Afraid that I won't ever work with my sister again.
Wow. Yes, 100%. We can say I'm afraid too. Right? And I feel like this is a much better way of looking at it than like, you know, just say like we could do like, hey, I'm brave, stand behind me, but letting you know that like, hey, you see us as like these big brave people as well. We have fears also. It is normal to be afraid.
I guess if even you two are afraid, then I feel a little better now.
Fantastic.
Let's go. I will find my own way to defeat the pawns possessed by Fury Nox. And before that foolish heliobus has realized what's happening, I will suppress all of their fragments within the Lunombra Gourd.
So we'll need to activate the evil binding matrix, right?
Once my task is done, I will meet you at the Verdantia Terrace and activate the evil binding matrix at its matrix core.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I think this is like that was such a fantastic way of doing things too. Because again, I love the idea of like teaching, like again, because how obviously their fear comes from like a lot of like, you know, they grew up in a place where they were constantly being looked at. They're very self-conscious about like, you know, their place in not only the 10 Lord Commissions, but also it's down here, sorry, but their place in life. You know, how the people perceive them. But not only that, but it's like a very personal fear of like this stuff is just goddamn scary. And I feel like that's such a normal and natural thing to feel. And to let HuoHuo know, hey, like, this is terrifying is such a good thing. Hey, you know, like us, big brave Stell, big brave Shui? Yeah, this is scary too. We're about to fight, you know, and there's different fears, and everyone has different fears. You know, Shui said, like, I won't get to see my sister again if I don't do this properly. Stell, we could say the same thing. Our fear is, like, what if we don't get to see March and Dan Hong?
Is so powerful.
Beautiful stuff.
Why would they allow themselves to break apart so easily?
The stronger you are, the more you underestimate your enemies. Sometimes being weak and humble is the way to survive.
I guess so. All of them like on the ground here as well. Like I think before we fight this enemy, that's such an interesting way of putting it as well. Like sometimes people who like, it's like the bigger you are, the harder you fall, right? The higher you are on the mountain, the longer you have to fall down. You know, it's.
Those are possessed wraith wardens.
Don't expect me to hold back.
Show your courage.
Let's go impair. This is so cool. Look at the face on top of their heads as well. Horror struck.
What happened to talking tough?
You don't need to talk to all. They're like shaking.
Get them.
We should maybe not turn off the slowdown for a second so we can see their moveset and stuff like that.
Lend me your strength.
We'll turn on the slowdown when we do so. So there's restore as well.
Of course.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead return!
All will be revealed in lunar flame.
And we collected in this gourd? Like they said we would.
Fragments of Furynox have been sealed in the gourd. Thank the Arbiter.
Thank the Arbiter. Yeah, and I know like some people might say having 2 healers is not like a smart thing to do. What I know 100%. It's just that I'm very much more used to using Locha right now than using a new healer. So like I think getting to learn to use HuoHuo is pretty good too, you know, especially if we do fight a Marstruck too. But again, like, you know, I'm still, you know, gonna make mistakes. You know, decisions aren't gonna be not always the most right thing in the world, right? Which is fine, you know. I'm not too upset by that at all. But I still don't think it was a mistake. Like I think this team is still gonna be pretty good. Like having 2 support characters, you know, with us is pretty great. Oh my god, did they hit it with the... It's like what is that weapon? It's like a brush? What is it? No, it's a flag.
Do you remember the incantation?
Papers might carry this fight. Talisman of strength.
Tell him we're still going with like our physical ability and stuff, I guess, of course.
Stand down.
You chose the wrong enemy.
And then we can restore as well. I'm trying to gain that ultimate as well.
Lend me your strength. Tedious.
So sick. Such a blast. We're gonna be able to use the ultimate move next time. Yeah, having 2 healers ain't gonna be terrible for me. I love this animation too. And I understand. I think you guys would say like a lot of my teams are very much more like on the defensive than, you know.
There are plenty of heliobi in the gourd now. Let's go and meet up with Madame Shui.
Oh, okay, we're done. Fantastic. Yeah, I adore this character. I really do. They're very adorable, and I love the idea of a character like learning to be not only that like that, not to be brave, but to understand that bravery comes in different forms. But not only that everyone's afraid. And that everyone has their own purpose and everyone has their own abilities, everyone has their own reason to be here. That's fantastic stuff. And honestly, you know, like a character that's related to spooky stuff as well, pretty cool too. You know, pretty cool stuff. Get up, guys, stop sleeping. You need to help out. Come on, let's go. I think they're gone. I think they might be dead. Oh, not down here? Up here, okay. Calvin, edit that part out where I thought they were asleep. Please. Wait, how do we get down here? Through here? Is there another thing that's gonna bring us down there? Or maybe it probably was like so close to... Wait. Well, we can't jump, of course. Well, what am I missing here? Lie for you. Okay. Let's check over here. I say it's up here, right? Yeah, what am I doing? I went all the way back? Because I thought this had a... No? Oh, maybe they... Okay, I don't know what I saw. I thought I saw a block on this. No, I did, but it's something else here. Right? There has to be something else here. Yeah, okay, that's my bad. Yeah, I saw the orange and was like, we gotta go back. Love the water down here as well. Such a pretty place. It's one of the prettiest locations. Gui!
It's Madame Shui!
Oh, yeah, the dialogue gets mixed up all the time.
Trailblazer! HuoHuo! I'm so glad you're okay.
I'm so glad you're okay.
I have defeated all the Spiritfarers controlled by Furynox. It was quite troublesome taking them down without doing any harm. How goes your task?
We got a lot of this. We got 2, right? Or a bunch, at least.
Doing well. We've sealed most of Furynox's fragments.
Look at that. That's the upbeat attitude. Look at that. Well, again, she can be sad if she wants, but I love that she's like has a bit of pep in her voice sometimes too.
Now, we shall seal the fragments absorbed by the Lunombra cord into the evil binding matrix. Once Furynox's power has been stripped, we will no longer be able to influence reality in Fixtural Garden.
That's good. That's good.
This gourd is so pretty! Is this what they call a sacred vessel on the Xianzhou?
Miss Guinaifen, please be careful. might feel dizzy if you get too close to the Matrix.
It's okay, it's okay. This is my first time seeing the Ten Lords Commission's exercising tools up close.
Oh, it's not Gui.
HuoHuo, get her away from
Oh
here.
my god. Her face emotions. Guinaifen smashes the gourd to the ground. Countless heliobi break free. She faints right after. Oh no.
Cirrus. It's Cirrus. You
won?
Don't leave us. Help us. Take us to restore Ignimar's glory.
Together, what are you guys talking about?
Thank you, your honors, for helping me clear so many obstacles.
Oh no.
And collect so many heliobus fragments.
Did they transfer to Gui?
I told you I'd leave your body, little pawn.
Oh no, little pawn.
Excellent. I will keep my promise.
Oh no. Wait, they're becoming one? That's how they create a more terrifying being, right?
They're stealing the power of other heliobi.
Oh no.
With this strength, I will be undefeatable.
Another whole rising as well. What the frick? Oh no, because all the souls.
Let's go again, shall
Look
we?
at that. This is like, it's hard to. Cirrus cannot be selected directly or directly attacked when any other enemy targets have been eliminated. Cirrus will lose some HP. Okay, that's fine. When Cirrus says use the ability Rapid Gambit, all enemies will immediately take action. Okay. Can I say this right? I know this is a terrifying prospect what we're looking at here. Of course it is, right? Of course it's terrifying. Wait, someone said something about using the ult maybe later, or maybe when you're. I'll try and find that comment about using the ult. But yeah, this is like, while this is supposed to be terrifying, and it is terrifying, is it right to also say that this is like one of like this coolest looking story quest we've done so far, and trail any quest we've done so far? Like, so freaking cool. And like, it was actually like such like a cool image seeing all those spirits like come together, all the heliobi come together as well. Yeah, sorry, someone says use her ult after she gets her enhanced state. So that's my bad. Okay, that's my bad. But we'll know in future.
To guard and defend.
Such a cool scene.
All will be revealed.
This is legitimately one of my favorite things we've ever gotten to see, honestly.
in lunar flame.
That's good though, and there's reinforcements every single time. That's such a cool concept as well.
Forward.
Let's just go with a single target.
Get them.
And now let's see what let's see what this looks like. Oh my god, like, she's so adorable. If anything ever happened to her, I would hurt someone.
Move aside, amateurs.
Wait, what?
Fiend
She
or
held on to
devil,
tail?
I'll crush them all.
Oh my freaking god, that looks so, like... That looks so freaking cool.
Lend me your strength.
Tedious.
So this is when you use the ult. She like held on to tail, and then tail like almost like made her like stand straight, like it almost like giving her more confidence. Okay, we're doing a good job in damaging these guys as well. Honestly, I'm gonna restore even though we don't really need it, but it's gonna help us gain our ultimate faster.
Time to suffer.
Troublesome.
Wait.
This demon is quite
Yeah.
troublesome.
I feel like we could have done it. Yeah, everyone's good. Everyone's really good now.
They've consumed too many.
Well, not really good. We don't even. We're not dead.
We die from exhaustion before we manage to weaken it.
Wow.
We've still got a chance, puppet. Cirrus said it themselves. There's a fragile balance when heliobi.
Yeah, the infighting, right?
You know what to do, don't you, HuoHuo?
Let's go. Oh my god. You can do this.
But what? Aren't you gonna be living the life you've always wanted.
Wait,
once
no.
I'm gone?
Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what does this mean? Oh my god, what does this mean?
These pawns are no fun. Why don't you join in too, huh? I struggle being myself.
Wait, possessing them as well? Oh no.
Can't win. You just cheat.
Look at that, oh my god, holy... What a freaking scene. Oh, don't...
Get yourself together.
She was like dragging Cell back by the chains. This is insane.
Not so fast.
You got me? Oh my god, look at her face. Look what Shui's doing, by the way. Like, this is insane looking. Wait, the seal?
See you on the other side.
Wait, what? She broke this.
You wretch! What are you doing? Get out! Get out!
Did she break the seal on Tail?
Time to change tactics.
And then Tail attacked or went inside Cirrus, or like tried to break up the balance between all the spirits inside the heliobi inside Cirrus. That scene was insane, guys. The image of Shui holding onto chains onto her sword on the ground, dragging Stell by the chains by her stomach as well, struggling to keep her from going inside Cirrus. Well, HuoHuo obviously like knew what Tail was talking about, but didn't want to do it. It seemed like they didn't want to do it, right? Not because they didn't want to save anybody, but because obviously like it's a terrifying situation.
Guard and defend. Crush them.
They said, you know, he was like, oh, you'd be good without me. You said. Does that mean Tail is gone? That's devastating.
Lend me your strength.
They're inside. Tail is inside.
Hey, Cirrus! Why don't you try swallowing me?
Or maybe not fully?
Are you insane? Why are you helping humans?
Why? You need a reason? How about this one? I'd rather help a human than
Whoa.
a conniving simpleton like
He's just like, I hate you so much I'll help a human. Sacrifice. So was a sacrifice. Let's go, HuoHuo. Let's go. HuoHuo is also a judge of the Ten Lords Commission. I'll keep supporting you all with my talismans. Let's go.
You chose the wrong enemy.
They got a lot of turns coming up, but it's okay. It's okay. We can get some natural healing happening as well. Thank you so much.
Eternal sleep is
the dead return.
We've entered the storm.
Will this remove the debuff?
To guard and defend. Crush them.
No, not necessarily.
Nothing.
That's our damage user, right? There we go. Okay.
Tedious.
We're gonna get the ult after this, right?
Later moonlight, all will be revealed.
Let's go.
In lunar flame.
Some good damage as well. Rid of them already, oh my god. Restore.
Bloom.
This is so fun. This is so fun. It's such a great story quest. It's such a great set piece. It's such a great enemy. Such a great location. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
All will be revealed. In lunar flame.
Such good damage as well again. Let's go. Why not? Why not? Holy hell.
Eternal the dead return.
I love her helping us from the side as well, because again, she doesn't want Tail's sacrifice to be made. So sacrifice, he's actually gone.
To guard and defend.
And he's even like, hey, you said life would be better without me, right? That's so sad.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
Hopefully we can get him back, right? Hopefully.
Ready for death.
Good stuff. Great boss battle. Great boss battle. Great set pieces. Great location. Great music. This is fantastic. Absolutely stellar. So good. Oh no. No, that's horrible. Oh my god. The anticipated turmoil of the heliobi disaster turned in a rain of fire. Cirrus grasps the chance to possess a spirit fair, only for the Ten Lords Commission to subdue it. Tail, however, is nowhere to... Oh no, what the hell?
I wonder how HuoHuo is doing. I should check up on her.
This is... What the... I know he was like rude, but I genuinely think he cared about HuoHuo in like a lot of ways. HuoHuo. Sorry, I'm gonna keep getting it like wrong sometimes, but yeah, you know. That's actually very, very sad. And like it's sad not because in a way where I'm like I'm gonna bawl my eyes. It's more of a way which like just makes you feel kind of like really bad in the pit of your stomach, you know? It's like, oh, that like especially the idea of like, you know, referencing what she said before, that she wanted to just like, you know, if she didn't have him before, she'd have a normal life. And how that he was a product of what she felt was her own quote unquote stupidity. I don't believe that. Really, 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 really like feeling in the pit of my stomach there.
The one possessing HuoHuo seems to have disappeared. I don't know if I should be.
That's the
happy or
thing.
sad for her.
And look, there's like a freaking seal over like where the tail was.
Never mind. I've never been good at figuring out emotions.
And this is a difficult situation to figure out.
Thank you for your assistance, Nameless. Reinforcements from the Ten Lords Commission will be here soon, and Guinaifen will be
hopefully Gwei is sent to somewhere to help. You seem like to be seriously malfunctioning.
It is only an artificial ingenium body. I can swap into another one easily. Do not worry.
As long as you keep your personality intact. I don't see Judge Hanya anywhere.
Hanya returned to the Ten Lords Commission after you left.
Makes sense.
She's coming with the reinforcements as
Makes
we
sense.
speak. No, the demon lives on. They even possessed a young spiritfarer under my command.
Jesus, Cirrus.
As starfire essences, the heliobi will never die. The records in the Ten Lords Commission's evil binding tomes were all real. Cirrus lost most of their power and poses no danger for the time being, but they will remain a threat for as long as they exist. Thankfully, the Ten Lords Commission had prepared other sacred vessels to suppress the heliobi. We will construct a matrix all over this abandoned garden and seal the heliobi within.
Okay.
The Xianzhou will live to see another day.
You can tell that they're all very capable with their jobs, right?
We can leave the rest to the Ten Lords Commission from here. Even I feel like I
Oh my
need a
god, this
rest.
was heavy. This is the very heavy, like, because even though like it's easy for me to be like, this looks so cool, this is so cool, and obviously I'm not gonna stop. The set pieces are so amazing. The boss battle was incredible. The music, the energy of this place, the story is so cool to me. But at the same time, like, you know, it's possession, it's parasites, it's, you know, a friendship of years that, like, you know, even though again we didn't understand the friendship at first, it very clearly is that, like, you know, they actually quite. I think they liked HuoHuo. I think they liked her a lot. So you possessed a little baby.
Don't even think about sealing me in the Matrix! Oh, you wretched fools! Tail, the judges, you, one day... One day, sooner or later, I'll tear you all to pieces. I'll crunch your bones to dust, sap every drop of your strength, and spit you out into the dirt.
Jesus, man, what a the anger, right? The anger towards us is so apparent. Cirrus?
Already forgetting me?
Want a hug, sweetie? I hope you repent.
Heliobi are faced with only a single punishment. Eternal imprisonment. They can lock me up, but they can't kill me.
Leave the kid alone.
Kid? A As a spiritfarer, he's already experienced more than you could in a lifetime. For as long as I'm sealed in the Matrix, I will inhabit this body. The judges can stick as many talismans and pour as much enchanted water on this flesh as they'd like. I don't care. As long as they want to save their own, I still have a
That's
part
crazy.
in
So like, it's like, hey, like, I know they won't do anything to me right now because I'm inside this body. What tricks can you possibly pull as you are now?
There are many, little pawn.
Little pawn.
I will exist forever.
They're saying like you're basically like not even like you're not even a speck on me.
I can wait. I'll wait for humans to let their guard down. I'll wait till the Matrix drawn over fictional guarding collapses. Time and opportunity will always be on my side.
Goodbye.
We will meet again.
So that's one that is an advantage, right?
Heliobus to escape when the creation furnace was destroyed.
Oh God.
There are more of us than the mere few in fictional garden. Where are they now? And what will they do to the Luofu?
110%. Such a brutal way to put this as well, right? To put the fear in you. I'm not the only one. Do you think this is it?
I look forward to seeing how the Ten Lords Commission responds in the coming days.
Sirius stares at you in silence, and you can tell from their eyes that they are conspiring. Yeah, they have a lot on their mind. That idea is so terrifying as well, by the way. It's like, hey, like, you humans will die. All of you will die. You know, all of you species will die. And I'll still be around. I was here before you were here. I'll be here after you're here. So all I have to do is wait. Time is on my side. And now they're saying that there's more parasites out there as well. Very, very spooky stuff.
Mr. Tail?
So it makes me feel so bad. I feel it in the pit of my stomach. What happened to Tail?
Distracted Cirrus. He helped us so much. But now he's gone. I can't sense him anywhere.
That's so heartbreaking. Because even if like they were like had this really weird relationship, they were still together for so long, right?
It was because of him that I ended up in this terrible job.
Oh.
And I've thought so much about how much better my life would be if
Yeah.
I'd never met him.
That's fair.
But now that he's actually gone, I feel so empty inside.
I feel like it's so freaking fair because like it's been such a huge part of your life. So feeling like, hey, like now that he's gone, like I feel terrible. That makes perfect sense to me. It really does.
I really am useless.
No.
I've been looking forward to this day for so long. But now that it's here, I don't feel happy at all.
Don't feel bad at all about this. This is Heliobi don't die easily. He's free now. But the thing is, like, I understand what HuoHuo was saying. Like, it's like, hey, like I don't this day that I've wished for so long. And we all have this sometimes where like, you know, we're like, I know this is such a bad example, but even like and a friend that we find annoying that's with us, like sometimes we're like, and then like, you know, you stop being friends or something, and then you think to yourself like, okay, this is kind of what we both wanted. And then like after a week you're like, man, but I did miss this aspect. I didn't miss this. It's really tough because like again, you spend your whole life with them, you become so attached to them in a lot of ways, and even though they were like aggressively, you know, there was an aggressive relationship there, I feel like, you know, even at times, even HuoHuo even like liked being around them sometimes.
Wait, you're right. Madame Shui said that heliobi are eternal flames
There you go.
that will never burn away. Mr. Tail, he must still be out there somewhere.
If you want us to go find him, we can find him.
Don't worry, Miss Trailblazer. I'm okay. I need to pull myself together and finish the job.
You pull yourself together wherever you want, okay? If you need to cry, I will literally write you a note that says she needs to cry. I'm serious. Like if she needs to cry, she needs to cry.
The Commission contacted Miss Guinaifen's friend, Miss Sushang. I can't leave my post, so
Sure.
Could you let Miss Sushang know what happened? She'll be relieved.
I will have 100% okay with going to find Sushang and talking to her about this. 100%. I will go do that, no problem whatsoever. So we have to go talk to Sushang. this is like, yeah, like it's crazy to me because like, again, it's, you know, there's different types of like feelings and emotions, right? Like, you know, I didn't know Tail well enough, but like, I still feel like you feel that emotions that like, that she's feeling right now. And it's this feeling of like separation that happens. And you know, people can say like, oh, well, you know, there's different names for it, but I think just on the basic level of like all this stuff, what it is to me is like you get so used to someone being around you, and in a way they might support you in different ways. Tail was being rude so many times to her, but like I think the thing is that even in those rude times, you could tell that Tail, I think anyway, cared a lot in their own weird, aggressive way. That doesn't to be like right. Be nice to our gal. Be nice to her, or else, right? But I think that, like, you know, there was like this thing where they were trying to hide how much they actually grew to care. Even in the end there, they were like, you know, still being their aggressive self, kind of like, you know what you have to do. You understand what you have to do right now. You know? And in their own way, that was them trying to support HuoHuo as well, you know? Such like a beautiful story in a way. And again, like there's like comedic aspects too, obviously, like, you know, but like obviously I'm not gonna like feel bad for like ever like scolding Tail, because I still, you know, no one's gonna make fun of them and get away with it. But I really feel like it is like a very complicated story in that sense too, because while this is something that they felt like has ruined their life in some way, I wonder if it also is like two things where it's like, yeah, like I said, they become such a part of them. My Tail is such a part of me. That's a big part of my personality. It's a big part of my appearance. But also at the same time, it's like, well, also, this is the reason I met Shui. This is the reason I met Hanya. This is the reason I've had any of these experiences in the first place. And while they're saying like, hey, I would like to get a normal job, I'd like to, you know, get a normal job, I wonder if that's just like in the back of their mind, you know, that's part of their fear. It's like, it's a fear that's telling them that they would like to like quit or something like that. Or maybe, who knows? So there's a lot of that aspects too. So what we have with Cirrus here also is Cirrus is, has possessed another Spiritfarer, has possessed somebody else. They possessed us in order to take it like some sort of revenge, or at least like just to hurt humans in that way, or to hurt people. And they talk about the idea of like what a lot of the spirits want, a lot of the parasites want, and that's just to fight back against the Xianzhou, right? Is to take revenge on the Xianzhou, is to hurt the Xianzhou. And they tried to do it here, but in the end it was Tail and HuoHuo who like were able to like to go against it, right? That's what they were able to do. Like, and I feel like it's such a beautiful part of this story as well, as like what they were able to do in that with that aspect too, and to go against the, you know, Cirrus in that way and fight back, like especially for a parasite to do that too, because like that's a big part of the story. A parasite helped us out to fight back against Cirrus in this way. I think that's a really beautiful aspect of that story too. But Cirrus is saying like now it's like, hey, there's more of me out here. Like it's not just me, and we're all angry, we're all pissed off, and by God, we will help to take down Xianzhou, even if there is a lot of infighting within us as well. And I think that's actually like such an interesting aspect to that story as well, is that like, hey, there's like so much infighting amongst us, but we have this like common goal in destroying the Xianzhou, and that's what they want to do. Is destroy the general, fight the general, destroy the Xianzhou. Yeah, it's such an interesting story amongst all these characters here. And what Cirrus did was like find us, possess us, use us to get to this point of where we collected all the different spirit parasites the spirits, I guess, in the gourd. And then once that we collected everything in the gourd, they collected all those parasites themselves, combined together to create this one gigantic eye. But again, it was Tail that was able to stop them in the end at the same time. We're here. We love Sushang. I saw you in that live stream in the chalk outline.
Little Guay kinda gave me an outline of what happened in the apothecary. Can you tell me more?
Sure. You explain what happened at the Fix's Troll Garden to Sushang, and she seems to realize the seriousness of the situation. Sushang and Guay are friends, by the way.
Telling me everything. I didn't think things would get so out of hand. I would have been able to help you if I were there too, and maybe little Guay wouldn't have ended up in the apothecary.
Possibly, but like you can't beat yourself up about that. Like if you're there to help in most situations, Sushang will probably be better. You know, you can say that about a lot of things. I feel like
you don't need to worry about little Guay. She won't be able to sit still even in a sick ward. I'm sure she'll come find you again in no time.
Okay.
I'm heading to the apothecary to check up on her. Catch you later.
Well, I did hear that this quest is like a little bit. Oh. Wait, maybe there's another part to this quest? I heard that this quest is like longer than usual, so maybe that we do get a message from Guinaifen here. Have you time to talk right now? Can we meet up at the fictional garden? Yes, that's perfect, yeah. Are you alright? What do you plan to do at the fictional garden, by the way? Are you feeling better now? Thanks for the concern. People like me who have to hustle all day out there under the sun are pretty tough. The healers in the Alchemy Commission have looked over me. Besides a bit of shock and some bruises, I'm totally fine. Actually, Hanya personally invited us for a meeting. There it is, okay. Well, why don't you just come over to the garden so we can talk in person? Texting is too much hassle. We can do that, no problem. Okay, there we go. Because I heard that this quest is like a little bit longer than like some other quests we've done. Like in terms of just like regular like quests like this. Oh my god, they're just still there? Okay. I mean, sure. So I didn't expect the quest to be done this quickly. I was kind of stunned for a second. I was like, wait, is it done this quickly? Because then it could have been this thing where it's like, oh, maybe it's like also the event is like part of like the runtime. That's what the plan is right now. Am I going the right way? I don't even know. Maybe we go from here and go down the steps here and go over there, maybe? It's hard to know. It's hard to know sometimes. I think we try to avoid these enemies best we can because while we're searching for this as well. Man, they're like they're all over the place. Legit. All over the place. Did I just not unlock some? I guess I didn't. I guess I just didn't unlock some of these places. It's right over here, but like, wait. Are you all enemies? Are you all enemies that I have to fight? No, these are grand. Okay.
Can't just stay and chat with me for a while?
Interesting. Beautiful place as usual, by the way. But yeah, this can be 2 long episodes over 2 days. Like obviously at the same time, we're starting some of like the 5.8 Genshin stuff this week as well. But that doesn't mean that this is going to take a backseat. Like we're gonna have 2 long episodes this week, and we're gonna be doing a banner video in Genshin obviously this week as well, tomorrow, and then we're gonna be starting some 5.8 quests on Sunday. So it's not, yeah, Honkai's not taking a backseat. Just so you know, it's not gonna be taking a backseat.
You're finally here. Without you, our ghost hunting squad would be nothing.
That sounds like I'm saying Genjin's taking a backseat. I mean that both are not taking backseats. You know what I mean? We're not gonna do it that way.
Hey, I'm a reliable squad member too.
Exactly.
Sure, when you're not passed out in fear.
So I looked at the first part of my recording for the how to pronounce HuoHuo's name, and I think my accent sometimes just like betrays me sometimes, because I think the name is so pretty that like that's why I've been like trying like, you know, and it's not just her name. I'm trying with like a lot of names to like make sure I'm getting them right a little bit more and stuff like this. I know like listening to NPCs isn't the right thing as well, but like the names are so pretty in this game that like it really does feel bad sometimes when I do. Again, it's not a terrible thing if I get them wrong, but like sometimes it legitimately is like my accent betrays me. So like it sounds like I'm like because of my accent, it sounds like I'm doing wah wah, not wah wah. You know, I'm doing a W sound instead of a H. And that is just because like, you know, I think it's just because of the Irishness. I think because like it's again, I'm trying to get like names like as right as possible. Yeah, and it is one of those things where you're talking so much and you're yapping so much and you have so much things to focus on at once while you're yapping and playing and all this stuff. Like sometimes you'll forget a name that was literally just told to you like 10 minutes ago, you know? Yeah.
Cut it out. If you keep teasing me, I'm not gonna perform my boulder smashing trick for you anymore.
Boulder smashing? What's this ghost hunting squad all about?
The official name is the Ten Lords Commission Special Operations Team for the heliobi containment breach incident.
Okay. That sounds a little bit like more official than ghost hunting team.
That was the name given to us by decree of the Ten Lords. Since we managed to survive the Fixed-Roll Garden incident,
what?
The Ten Lords decided to entrust us with hunting down and subduing the heliobi using our special skills.
They actually created an official task force? And Gui's part of this too? That's awesome. By decree of the Ten Lords?
That's right. This expedition was commissioned by the Ten Lords themselves. I am unsure as to why they attached so much importance to this endeavor, but I have a theory.
using our special skills.
HuoHuo is a judge of the Ten Lords Commission, and I'm a Cloud Knight. We must answer the call to the best of our abilities. And this one here is an outworlder who's done great things for the sake of the Xianzhou.
Love it. I love the idea of a ghost hunting team. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I mean, a parasite hunting team. But I guess, you know, like officially the name is what? The name is... Ten Lord Commission Special Operation Team for a heliobi containment breach incident. Honestly, that sounds pretty scary as well, but I'll take it.
But why did little Gui have to get dragged into this? This mission is too dangerous for civilians.
Gui is more than happy to be dragged into this. Are you kidding me?
Ugh, I get it. You don't think I have any special skills, so I'll just get in the way.
I genuinely think that Gui is would not have it any other way.
Every flower and tree on the Xianzhou is significant in its own way.
Oh wow.
Miss Gui has her own strengths too. As a famous street performer and live streamer, she has precisely the skills we need to acquire intel for our mission.
I mean, honestly, like a really cool way of looking at it. Like Hanya basically saying like, hey, like, you know, they probably have like a really good social skills. They probably are, you know, very forward. They probably have done a lot of research. You know what I mean? This now, I will say, Hanya, not every single live streamer is like that. I'll be honest with you. I'd say 90% probably aren't. You know what I mean? It turns out, like, I mean, like, my channel is legit not about like doing research before I go into a game, so like you wouldn't put me in that category, you know. I go into every game like as blind as possible. I don't have any more questions.
Miss Gui has set up a social media account under the guise of investigating paranormal phenomena and unexplained mysteries.
Okay.
We can use it to gather intel for our mission.
You hear that, Sushong? I'm a key member of the squad.
She's so excited.
They said I could be a Ten Lords Commission intelligence hawk.
Oh.
I might not be a scholar, but I don't think calling someone a hawk is a compliment.
Honestly, though, like Gui is happy about it, though.
The Ten Lords Commission has specially entrusted Judge HuoHuo with commanding the ghost hunting squad. So please make sure to follow her lead in all matters related to the heliobi.
So, HuoHuo. But I think everyone pronounces it slightly, maybe I'm wrong, but I think some people say it's I'm saying HuoHuo, HuoHuo, HuoHuo. I think like I've heard it a few different ways now, but then again, that's like NPC stuff sometimes as well. But I think all I know is that's supposed to be pronounced with like, obviously a H sound. You know, HuoHuo, HuoHuo, HuoHuo. Yeah, it's a really pretty name.
That's right. I won't let us down.
Of course you won't. I think the messaging so far, especially from Hanya talking about Gui, is the messaging of this quest so far has been like, just because your personality is this way doesn't mean it's not useful. Everyone's different in their own ways, and like obviously that could be kind of like a, you know, it could be sort of a cliche message like everyone's useful in their own way, but the way they're doing it is like through like a very like unusually and different quest. To do with like parasite hunting, which like again it's like taking like something that everyone can relate to, the idea of like everyone being different and everyone having their own strengths, and then adding it to like a very like Honkai Star Rail type story about hunting parasites, and something that is very about the lore and the tradition and the history as well of you know, the Xianzhou. It's very cool. After Hanya delivered the task to the ghost hunting squad, she left to continue resolving matters at the Fixtro Garden. Honestly, love that we're just called the ghost hunting squad now. Very cool.
Captain HuoHuo, should we
HuoHuo.
start the ghost hunt now?
Captain? You can just call me HuoHuo.
I'll just Captain HuoHuo. We're all counting on you, Judge HuoHuo.
Actually, I'm not sure if I can be helpful.
Oh, without
anymore.
Tail? But we're gonna find Tail as well, but like again, we're gonna find your own strengths as well.
After Tail disappeared, I thought for sure the commission would ask me to resign. But for some reason, Madame Hanya asked me to be the leader of the ghost hunting squad.
And Hanya can see what like a lot of us could probably see as well, which is probably this idea that like, hey, just because you lost Tail doesn't mean you don't have your own qualities and your own strengths. You know what I mean? And while like I'm 100% like when it comes to HuoHuo, I'm always like this kind of like feeling of like, it, like so far has been like, if anyone hurts her, I will kill them. But also at the same time, she's so capable of doing so much by herself as well, and leading herself, and you know, using her own talents and her own experience, just like a lot of people would be. And we want to give that encouragement as well, and also that space to grow in that sense also too.
Anyway, I'll do my best to carry out my duties.
You got it. You got it.
As for our mission, Cirrus was locked up in Fixtral Garden, but there were a lot of other heliobi that escaped after the creation furnace was
Right.
broken.
100%.
According to the Ten Lords Commission's understanding of heliobi behavior, they tend to roam densely populated areas in search of hosts. And wherever they go, there are bound to be reports of supernatural phenomena. Little Gwei, can you show us the website we'll be using for intel?
She's using a website? Oh, is this the event? Wait, is this a freaking social media site? And the music in the background, the little sound of the ghost. It's so cool. This is the Paranormal Leftovers website, Ghostly Grove. So this might be the event part of it. I've created a new account to gather paranormal experience from the site. This account is your personal account, right? Is that really okay? The Ten Lords Commission has to stay hidden, but I don't have to. I've been instructed to gather fans at all costs. This is really fun. That's right, as the number of fans increases, we can receive more assignments to investigate paranormal activities. So, it's literally like a social site for ghosts. Like, look, you have to gain fans. The UI is so incredible as well. This is such a fun idea. There aren't any help requests posted yet, so let's just check by it a bit. Press here to close the page. Sure.
Look, I'm a new user.
That's so neat.
I only have a few followers on this site. But, based on past experience, once you get a following, people start flooding you with stories and news about paranormal activity.
That, again, going that extra mile for UI and fun mini games and stuff like that, that's always a really cool idea as well. What if what if all the leads we get turn out to be fake? You can still make videos on them. In fact, those videos also get a lot of views as well. The ones that because while I think that there is ghost hunting channels out there that want desperately to everything to make you, because that's a big thing. It's make you scared no matter what. There's also channels like John Wolf, who will do debunking haunted videos and stuff like this, and that also gets a lot of people watching, because people even people who love ghosts will watch that stuff, because I feel I think there's just a big crossover of people who love watching haunted stuff on YouTube, and also the people that like watching debunk videos as well, because while they like to believe in this stuff, they also want to believe unequivocally. So they kind of look at this stuff kind of I want you to debunk it, because then if you can't debunk it, that means it's real. You know what I mean? They want to see the debunking, so they agree or disagree with it. Yeah.
We have our work cut out for us, that's for sure. Sometimes a lead is obviously fake, but other times it's hard to tell from just a few words on the internet.
Sure.
After all, some people will make up all kinds of nonsense to attract attention.
Yeah. 100%.
So, we still have to go out and fact-check the leads? Mm-hmm. Plus, the Spiritfarers from the Ten Lords Commission will be carrying out their own investigation in secret as well.
Speaking of attracting attention, how do we get a following on a paranormal activity website? Sounds like Little Gwei's department. She used me in some of her performances just to draw a bigger crowd.
What, with the chalk outline?
Haha, that's the easy part. We just post some videos of us ghost hunting, subduing heliobi.
Okay.
We're working for the Ten Lords Commission after all. We're gonna have the best content out there.
Can I say that her design, we got a little bit of look at her design last time, but I actually think she's has a very, very nice design. The colors are really, really cool too. But I think the gloves mixed with the kind of battle armor looking plates and stuff like that, the gold plating and stuff like that, is really cool. Does sound kind of effective.
Oh wait, aren't we supposed to be operating in secret?
Gwei needs some views.
Another thing we have to think about is that heliobi feed on the emotions of their hosts. They can even manipulate a host into revealing their deepest secrets. Wouldn't posting a victim's personal information online cause even more harm to the victim? I'm not trying to pick holes, just raising some concerns.
This is a very nervous person, by the way. Picking holes in an argument is not a bad thing. Especially when you or a idea, especially when it's an idea that's going to be affecting so many people. But obviously, HuoHuo is worried about upsetting someone.
The way I see it, operating in secret and exposing the paranormal go hand in hand. We won't reveal the names of any victims. We'll just post some pics and videos of the squad engaging in fierce battles with the supernatural. And then come up with some dramatic titles. Little Gray investigates. Ghost tries to scare young Cloud Knight girl on creepy road. Gets you know?
Is that gonna be Su Shang who gets scared?
We'll turn the entire heliobi hunting process into regular uploads. Viewers will see that there's nothing scary about it, and there won't be any public panic.
She's hilarious.
Why are you looking at me? Want a medal or something? It does kind of sound like a good idea.
I'm just for it anyway. I think it's a hilarious idea. Even if it's not a good idea, it's hilarious.
Thanks, bestie.
Bestie, oh my god.
I feel like some of you aren't convinced by the whole online ghost hunting thing. How about this? We take a look at the leads we have so far and pick one to try out as a test run. Take a look. This post is getting tons
So this is
of
interesting.
comments.
I will say this now. I should have said this right away. We probably won't be doing the event aspect of it totally. We're trying to more do the continuance mission today, because obviously already the quest would be very long. We'd be here for, probably like 10 hours for the full thing. So I hope you guys understand that as well. It didn't take long for the quest to be posted, did it? You help post request posts usually have clues leading to heliobi. Press it to have a look. So trigger warning, I just saw a ghost in O'Malley. Is that Bailu? Wait, Bailu had a request for a ghost? The UI is so fun. Let me share a real experience when I tried to catch up with Lady Bailu. I followed her to an empty alley and being a bit cheeky, I asked, "What are you doing here?" She pointed to the alley saying there were people there, but there was nothing. Just a sound of children laughing. Something near, something far, very eerie. That Lady Bailu suddenly disappeared, even though she was... As you see, after compelling assignment... Okay, sorry, I was just looking at the text. Best not delete that I go accept the investigation assignment? I guess so.
Lady Bailu disappeared? That's nothing new. She sneaks off all the time.
That's not the point. Here, read this part. One of the healers from the Alchemy Commission had Lady Bailu cornered, but then she disappeared into thin air.
The voice that Gwei puts on as well. Maybe they made it up?
Judging from the comments, there were several witnesses.
Okay.
Sure, Lady Bailu runs away all the time, but disappearing into thin air?
It looks like the work of a heliobus. The heliobi are masters of manipulating the senses. There are stories of heliobi changing their shape and appearance to disguise themselves as someone else.
Okay, so what are we waiting for? Let's get moving and see if we can find some witnesses.
Before we head out, let's make sure we have our intel in order. If we can better understand what a heliobus wants to do, and what it's capable of doing, it'll be easier for us to help the victim.
Okay.
Interviewing witnesses might give us some clues, but they won't know anything about heliobi. I think I have an idea. We have another source of intel we could use.
What's that? Sirius.
That's right. Those heliobi were locked up in the same space for ages.
True.
They probably got to know their fellow prisoners like the back of their, I guess they don't really have hands.
The thought of seeing Cirrus sends shivers down my spine. But I bet Cirrus would be eager to see me again. They'd devour me whole if they could.
Honestly, they do have a bit of a grudge now against Tail and you, I'd say.
I think Tail made a fool of Cirrus.
Yeah, 100%.
Cirrus has held a grudge ever since.
Yep.
If we can get them worked up over it, we might be able to use them to our advantage.
And you were wondering why you're like, why am I the leader? Great idea. Absolutely great idea. So Twin Bond is the mission name here as well. And that is, since you've already captured a deal, it's currently decided to get as much value as... Okay, that's awesome. Okay. And... Yeah, okay, that's fine. Let's talk to these gals before we leave.
See, ghastly gravy. Ghastly gravy? What kind of website is that?
Ugh, it's Ghostly Grove. Ghastly gravy.
I was wondering if she's talking about like ghastly gravy.
Ghostly Grove is the most renowned website for paranormal enthusiasts on the Luofu. Everyone who loves the mysterious and the unexplained knows about it. People share all kinds of paranormal experiences on this website. I used to go there to read first-hand accounts of ghost sightings whenever I needed to build up my courage.
Honestly, like, I feel like that's a very, like, cool, fun thing to do, though. Like, you know, when you, like, want to have a little bit of a scare, but you don't want to, like, you don't want to be totally, like, deathly scared. The first thing you do is, like, you look up, like, a story on YouTube, or you watch a horror movie, you know? You don't want to be scared in real life, or, like, you want to build up your tolerance, I guess.
We can get our leads from this website and then investigate them posing as paranormal investigators. That means we can operate more efficiently and with a low profile. If people started to see a spiritfarer making door-to-door visits, they might begin to panic, and that would give the heliobi even more power over their hosts.
Look, I'm a new user, so I only have a few followers on this site. But, based on past experience, once you get a following,
Just what Guai was saying, right?
flooding you with stories and news about paranormal activity.
Yeah. What if the leads turn out to be fake? A lot of paranormal activity is just people in costumes.
We have our work cut out for us, that's for sure. Sometimes a lead is obviously
So Guai
fake,
said this before as well.
but other times, it's hard to tell from just a few words on the internet. After all, some people will make up all kinds of nonsense to attract attention.
So, we still have to go out and fact-check the leads?
Mm-hmm. Plus, the spiritfarers from the Ten Lords Commission will be carrying out their own investigation in secret as well.
Yeah, so I feel... Oh, Hanya's just sitting over there, by the way. That's so cool. Like, so legit cool. Look at this. This is such a strange occurrence. Get some information from Cirrus, you know what I mean? Like, I guess that we saw them earlier, but they were just trapped there, I guess, to see the spirits around them as well. But I do love the idea behind this. I love the idea of, like, you know, giving a paranormal investigator, you know, kind of like a part of a task force in a way, or let them join a task force because they do have, like, a way of finding these. Because, like, yeah, even though they're, like, not ghosts, they're 100% really good at finding different encounters with ghosts, which could be seen as just encounters of parasites. So it makes perfect sense that they would want Guai on the team, honestly. Like, it makes perfect sense to me.
Oh, this tedium. Even the insects can't hold my attention any longer.
Seriously, you're adorable.
I wonder if these ones will prove to be more entertaining.
Adorable, look at the baby.
Cirrus, we've come to ask you a few questions. I hope you'll be cooperative.
Oh, if it isn't the little girl who fainted in Victual Garden the moment she encountered the heliobi. Already talking to me like a detective, are you?
Don't talk bad about Sushang ever.
Hey, where's my sword? You just wait.
Honestly, Sushang, if you need to, can we destroy Cirrus already?
There are plenty of beings in this garden that would like to kill me. Why don't you line up one by one and take turns trying?
Honestly, that's a pretty sick line. You know what I mean? If the bad guy says, hey, line up, I'm like, oh, oh no.
Don't be ridiculous. We can't
Of course.
allow the host to be
110%, that's a baby. You're right, that's a baby.
Cirrus, you must be unhappy with how things turned out, right? What do you want from me, little fox girl? You want to know what happened to the guard dog? He turned to ashes a long time
The guard
ago.
dog.
I don't care about that at all. But I can't help but notice you managed to escape the furnace, and now you're stuck here, unable to move an inch, while the other heliobi are roaming around the Lafu enjoying themselves. Must be quite frustrating.
Okay, I love this line of questioning.
You want me to assist you and betray my own kind?
The laugh at Cirrus is kind of adorable right now. It's hard to be angry. Cirrus is sizing everyone up through the eyes of a spiritfarer they possess. Finally decide to talk. Oh my god, that's a baby! That's a baby!
I can do that.
Oh wow, okay.
Under one condition. I wish to arrange a challenge. One akin to the struggle between the great Heliobus Ignamar and the general of the Lafu. As long as you can bring me the current general, anything can be negotiated.
That's crazy. The idea of like, hey, like bring me the general.
The general? Is that too much to ask? It seems the judge here doesn't have what it takes.
Oh my god.
To negotiate with a heliobus.
The kind of like excited, like broken voice as well, right?
That's just another way of saying they don't want to cooperate.
Honestly, like I'm kind of like two minds where I'm like, I don't know if I want to bring the general here because I don't want anything to happen to them, but at the same time also like the general could probably handle this. You know what I mean? And also at the same time, like for like story purposes, that sounds insane. You know, incredible.
Huh? Wait, HuoHuo, you can't seriously be thinking about...
Deal. I'll submit a request to the seat of divine
Wow.
foresight.
Honestly though, like I feel like the general would do this. The general would show up here. I feel like the general, like especially to help like the Xianqiu. 100%. They would do this to help the Xianqiu. 110%. At least I believe so anyway. I definitely believe so. Right? Like you guys probably feel the same. You guys probably feel exactly the same that he would do this to help the Xianqiu. He's not a character that, like, you know, yes, he has fear and his own trauma, and we talked about his character over time, like, how, like, you know, he's not just this perfect character who's, like, you know, got this perfect job. He's in pain, like, all the time, thinking about his friends, thinking about life, but I think that also influences a lot of his decisions when it comes to, like, helping other people and wanting the Xianqiu to be safe in a lot of ways, too. And also, like, I think that I'm not too worried about the general just because, like, this dude is tough as nails, you know? Is tough as nails in Jiangxing as well.
Oh, what do we have here? A nameless, a cloud knight, a judge of the 10 Lords Commission, and a street performer. Quite the group.
What's this shop? Yeah, honestly, like, if it is a very strange group, but we love this group.
Wow, the general recognizes me? I didn't realize I was...
What's this shop?
My retainer Yang Qing has mentioned you. You are one of the only people on the Law Fu that was able to deprive him of his sword.
This is an interesting shot.
Wow.
The same glitch just happened. What is this?
Me? I didn't realize
Is this a glitch? Or are we doing is the table important?
My retainer Yang Qing has mentioned you. You are one of the only people on the Law Fu that was able to deprive
Like, this is
him
so interesting,
of
by the
his
way.
sword.
Like, Gui was able to, like, take the sword off of Yang Qing.
Oh, I remember. I should apologize. I did a sword swallowing performance on the spur of the moment, but forgot to return the sword to him when I left.
Just kept his sword. I guess this is the one we're looking at here.
So, what wind has brought you to the seat of divine force?
Who knows? We took an invisibility potion and we don't know what's happening. HuoHuo tells Guinaifen about the heliobi and the Sir's demand.
General, we know you have important matters to attend to, and the 10 Lords Commission shouldn't be bothering you with something as trivial as the heliobi. But if we allow those creatures to roam freely, I'm afraid...
Even the shakiness of her voice.
I heard stories of a skirmish between a previous general and a monster of sorts. I'd always assumed they were an old wives' tale. I never imagined the villain of such tales would come to my doorstep seeking revenge. I must say, it seems a bit unfair that I should assume the debt for a conflict I had no involvement in.
Really? Really? Do you think it's unfair? That you have to take the debt for something that you didn't do? Do you think that's unfair? In fairness, though, like, obviously, I know it's different, and Guinaifen was one of the people that told Dan Hong to move on. You know what I mean? No, I'm not saying anything to him, you know what I mean? But it's just so funny that someone would bring it up now, like, at this time as well. Because it is a big part. I feel like this is not only, like, I'm making a joke, but this is a big part of, like, Honkai's story in general, or the Xianqiu's story in general, or even, like, the stories in the Honkai's general, like, you know, where Beelzebub taking on the dead from the past, Dan Hong and the people in the quintet have to keep the past on their shoulders, and now Guinaifen talking about the idea of, like, oh well, the past general, I have to take on, like, the you know, the revenge debt that they have against him. I have to take that on as well. There's so much of, like, the past, you know, creeping up onto the future constantly in this game. You know, master stroke them, please. Oh.
It would appear you are eager to see me assume the debt.
Not at all. Like, I just know you could do something. Like, I have so much faith in you. Like, legitimately, that's what it is. You do not have to do this if you do not want to. You know what I mean? I'll stand by it. You know what I mean? If I stood by Dan Heng and Beelzebub when I said that they didn't have to, you know, assume anything from their past, or even from people before them, like, I'll stand by you as well, 100%.
General Teng Xiao is a venerated predecessor. If I am to honor his legacy, then sitting idly by is not an option. If an audience with a general of the Law Fu is requested, then I will honor such a request.
Awesome. Oh my god. He's so good. That's the thing. He's so cool. Such a tortured, such a hurt, such a layered character. But oh my freaking god. Like, when he is the general, he is like at his peak coolness. You know what I mean? He is like at his peak coolness.
General, heliobi are vile creatures capable of taking over the bodies of mortals. If you're unsure...
I appreciate the Ten Lords Commission having such high regard for my welfare. And it's true I am rather inexperienced when it comes to heliobi. But as General of the Law Fu, I cannot look on while these fugitive creatures wreak havoc on the populace.
Oh my god, and he's like deepening his voice when he has to be a bit like, you know, commanding, you know, when he has to like reassure people. I cannot look on while these you know what I mean? Like, it's almost like being forceful without being rude. You know what I mean? It's like, and he's not trying to be rude to anybody, but it's like, you know, letting people know that he has like confidence in himself.
I still have some paperwork that needs attending to. Once I am finished, I will make my way to Fixtral Garden without delay.
Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
As soon as I finish my paperwork for the day, I will make my way to
It's the same
Fixtral
language for,
Garden.
how are you doing? How you doing, the baby? Oh my god! Do you want another training lesson? Let's go. That's called a sword slash. I know that. This one's called a sword. No, I know that. This one's called run. I know what run is. What's in pair? What? What's in pair? I don't have... Oh, I could. I could show you in pair, but then I have to eat my snacks. What? You have snacks? That ruined your aura. It did ruin my aura. I'm sorry. Yangqing just looks away again. How are you doing, Yangqing?
Do let me know if you come across any rare swords.
Oh, so this is you can have this conversation anytime. Okay. Oh, about the blindfolded lady you met? It's hard to believe the Lady Jingliu, the previous sword champion of Xianzhou Luofu, and the general's teacher in martial arts. Like her really funny sometimes. I've never suffered such a loss in sword fighting before, but lately I've been getting beat left and right. It's almost like I'm making up for lost time. Of course, I know that being young and inexperienced means taking some losses is inevitable, but I just can't accept it if I don't. I just can't accept it if I don't come out on top. The general told me that it was good to feel defeated as long as motivated to keep me owning my skills. I'm sure I'll become a better swordsman next time I meet. Very good way of looking at it. Yeah, it's cool. That's one thing that's really cool about Honkai. A lot of the characters are literally just hanging out on the map. Hook is down in Boulder Town. We saw Xing Shui earlier on as well. We're gonna probably get the episode here. We're gonna come back in the next one with the last part of this. The next episode is probably gonna be super long. Again, I don't know how much left we have in this because again, Calvin time is such a different thing from like regular time. I yap a lot. I'm a yapper, and sometimes I don't even notice. Right? Every week, every time I do Road Reacts, I'm like, you're gonna be concise and you're gonna be like short with your analysis on stuff and just, you know, say what you need to say, and then I end up like doing like, you know, 16 minutes on a 3-minute song. You know what I mean? So, let's talk a little about... We already talked at length about, like, what we felt about the whole thing with, HuoHuo and, you know, and Tail and, you know, how their relationship was. So maybe I won't harp on that too much. But I do think that this is, a really good quest so far. And I love the energy of it. I love the design. I love the artwork. I love the music at times, too. The spookiness of it is really cool, too. And I love meeting new characters like HuoHuo and Gui. Like, are really two great additions to this game as well. I've been having such a blast, just like, you know, especially HuoHuo, you know, like such an interesting character. And again, we talk about layers in Honkai, and they definitely have layers to them as well. And I hope we get to learn more about Gui as well. But obviously, Gui's just a hilarious character at the same time too. She's very funny. She's a very funny character. They did a live streaming character and made them like so endearing in such a great way. Also at the same time. We have this story that we're telling right now is like a story that's been built up in other quests, and this is something that Honkai does very well. The heliobi have been, I think we've been learning about for a while, ever since we, you know, we learned about the furnace, we've been talking about the heliobi. And I think that's such an interesting aspect to the story, is that, like, while we learned about the heliobi, I didn't expect to come back to the heliobi, like, in this way. Like, I thought maybe there'd be something in the background, but to make it a full quest about them does make them, like, even more important than you even thought so before as well. What we have here now is that there are more heliobi roaming about Xianzhou than ever before, possibly just because of, like, the separation, not possibly, the separation of what happened with Cirrus there, and, oh my god. Oh god. I hope you don't mind me switching to Luca, because, like, I don't think any of us want to see poor Jingli suffering a lot here. And it's not that, like, she shouldn't be able to be upset, but it's one of those things that, like, you know, it's hard to do a discussion when you're watching a character you really like, you know, just suffering right in front of you. But yeah, because of what Tail did in terms of saving everybody and saving HuoHuo, we ended up having, like, a separation of all these, like, heliobi, and now they're roaming around the Xianzhou, like, and we have to try and find them, and also at the same time we have to negotiate with Cirrus in order to so they can fight the general and then help us out with our mission, because they're the ones that definitely could find the other heliobi as well. I also think with this quest, like, this is a quest that is spooky and cute in terms of its horror aspects. We basically got, like, asked to come and help out by a live streamer, and we were curious to see everything that was happening here. We saw more about the Ten Lord Commission, which we have heard of, like, quite a bit as well, you know, with Sui, and, like, you know, the idea of, like, you know, more members of the Ten Lord Commission and judges of the Ten Lord Commission, and meeting more of those characters at the same time. Also, it's been a very interesting time also at the same time. And again, I love the way they do that, where it's like we met Shui before, and now they're coming back for this quest. And that's something that, like, HuoHuo does very well. Genshin does this very well too, where you'll meet a character and then they'll come back up in a quest a little bit later on. The character's not forgotten about just because they were, you know, in a part of a story for a little bit, and then you know, you won't see them for a long time. It makes the world feel very full and real and realized at the same time too. But yeah, we were roped in to kind of, like, look into this paranormal stuff. We found out that it was actually parasites possessing people. We found a girl that actually had, like, a tail possessed by a parasite, but because of that, like, she was able to, like, you know, it was one of the most powerful fragments of Ignimar, which means that it made her, like, obviously, like, you know, in her mind, it's the only reason that she was beneficial to the Ten Lord Commission. But now she's finding out that, like, and we saw this, she has some great insight, she has some great experience. Her apprehensiveness could actually help out at the same time also in some cases too. We got trapped inside this, like, maze, which is already, like, you know, it's such a terrifying thing alone, like, being trapped in a maze. But then, like, you know, it was very magical and interesting to, like, navigate that maze and to learn about Cirrus and to learn about Tail and to, like, save ourselves in that situation too. But end up anyway, even though we escaped that maze after all those really cool minigames, to now realize, you know, Cirrus was, like, you know, not going to be, like, on our side the whole time. Cirrus said they would leave our body, and they did, and then ended up having a fight with us. If it wasn't for Tail, we probably would be in a very terrifying situation, especially with Shui, like, pulling down on Stel with those chains. Such a cool scene, by the way. Such a cool cutscene. But it shows, like, how dedicated these people are to, like, you know, their job, like the Ten Lord Commission. At least the judges are, because Shui, like, was ripping at us, trying to pull us back down, not letting anything happen to us. And then HuoHuo stood up and kind of, like, stood up and, like, you know, and did something amazing and, like, helped and supported us during that battle as well at the same time. And then Tail, of course, showing their kind of true colors, which is, we kind of got that as we went along. They do care about HuoHuo in a way. It's just in their own way. And of course, you would be with someone for so long at that time too. But it's an interesting story. I think that we haven't even scratched the surface of what the story is going to be. This is the first part of the story. I don't mind the Sunday video being, like, so long to the point that it's, like, astronomically long. But yeah, because, like, it's the last HuoHuo video for, you know, 4 days. So, like, I'm just like, okay, that's fine. We'll do that. You can have that video be, like, a little bit extra long as well. Yeah, there's not, like, a lot of, like, crazy stuff we have to analyze here. What we did learn about was the battle between the heliobi and Xiao, right, and Teng Xiao. And the reason why that's so important is because that's another thing from the history creeping up onto the present of the Xianzhou. And again, we saw that it was kind of like not a rewritten history, but something changed throughout history. What happened was, clearly, is that a heliobi tried to make a deal with Teng Xiao. We followed in the footsteps of Teng Xiao, seeing how they, like, you know, came to the Fixtural Garden. They met up with a heliobi and ended up, like, in the end, fighting with Ignimar, which is, like, the leader of all the heliobi, and ended up, like, barely beating them in the end. The history books will say that they destroyed them, but they barely beat the heliobi in the end. And that means that, and it's, ever since then, that's such a cool aspect of the story. Ever since then, the heliobi have wanted revenge for Ignabar. Like, that's so sick. The idea that these heliobi are drawn to Xianqiu because they want to fight the general. Like, that's a part of it. That's so sick. Like, can you imagine that's like on paper, that story's so cool. And the way they execute it is so cool as well. Can you imagine on paper just being like, yeah, why do they want to destroy the general? Oh, because they lost, their leader lost to the general. Or I guess, like, not even the leader, combined part, it was them, right? It was a combined part of all the heliobi, lost to the General Teng Xiao, and now they want to defeat the current general. Like, and they won't stop until they get to defeat and fight the current general. And all of them are aiming to fight this. This, like, it's so interesting that Cirrus, and I forget the name of the other heliobi, but both of them were both aiming to fight the general. You know what I mean? Like, even Cirrus, who tried to hide their feelings on it, was like, no, I want to fight the general too. That's such a sick part of the story, and such a sick part of the lore as well. Like, it's all so cool, like, hearing about this stuff. But that's going to do it for this episode, guys. That's going to do it for this part of the episode. We're going to come back on Sunday with the next part. The next part's probably going to be very long. Prepare yourselves. I'm guessing the next part could be a long one. It could be a long one. And no, here's the thing. It could be like 2 hours. It could be 3 hours. It could be 4 hours. But I'm guessing it's going to be 3 hours plus, like, at least. Because I was told that this quest is a little bit longer. And usually when people say it's a little bit of a longer quest, especially, you know, the person that did tell me it was a longer quest, like, you know, usually they're very, like, knowledgeable about, like, how long I take to do a quest. So I do think there's quite a bit left in this quest, which I'm okay with. I'm totally okay with. This is so cool so far. I'm having such a good time. So interested in lore, so interested in the story building here. In terms of characters, I love Gui's character in terms of, like, the live streaming aspect, and I'd love to learn more about her. She's hilarious. She's so funny. I love her relationship with Xu Xiang. HuoHuo is a character who, like, is a very, you know, timid character, but you can see, like, you know, has the seeds of growth within them that everyone else can see, but the way Hanya can see, Shui can see. It's just hard for them to see it themselves sometimes because they kind of relied on Tails so much and they didn't want to be a part of the Ten Lord Commission. That's such an interesting part for a character as well, to not want to be a part of the organization you're a part of, but, like, you know, still being a part of it because you know that you, like, you know, maybe deep down there is, like, something you don't want to leave because you don't want to leave them, you know, hanging. They probably even thought, like, after Tail is gone, maybe I can, like, open up that food stall. But in the end, it was like, oh wait, they actually still need me here, which is probably a very interesting thing for them as well. I find it so interesting. I love the story, love this quest so far. We're going to come back in the next one with the finality of this quest. Now, I want to say we won't always be doing it like this. I said we tried this week. If it's a case where, like, this next part of the quest is, like, so long and I'm so tired after it, I feel like it's not beneficial to anyone, so we might do it in, like, 3 parts, but it depends on how long this quest is going to be. Thank you so much to TieFire2, JB Bull, Johnny the Banana, The Ghost Studio Zuma, Felicious Felix, Yule, Radish, Adusta, Death Trap, Lynx Markey, Assassin, True Peanut Butter, Peter Shelson, Heck, Leon, High Casparian, Jared Beanham, and at the highest tier of my YouTube, Roll Gamer 7 and Blasco, and I'll see you all so soon. Bye-bye.